We are live. What is up? What's up, my degenerados? Degenerates in the house. We're about 5-10 minutes away from the kickoff for the Ravens and the Eagles, but we got a hell of a game going on here in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh got 44-38 on Cincinnati. Cincinnati with the ball at the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 7. Or excuse me, Pittsburgh with the ball here. They're trying to run some clock out here. And they're going to run it up the middle and do just that. 5 minutes, this should kick over to the Ravens and Eagles.
A handle on my anxiety and build trust.
If you're watching on Paramount Plus, I imagine CBS is probably the same. What's up, Clavin in the house? All right, class. If you're high, if you're a stoner, stoners to the front of the class, stoners to the front row, alcoholics in the middle. Sober people, you can sit in the back. What's up, Clavin? How's your week been, brother? Is the drunken charge in here? I feel like he's creeping. Pittsburgh with the ball, 1:54 left, 3rd and 4 for the Steelers, up by 6. This would be a big first down, and they're going to get it. And Fields slides for the first down, and that should be the game. Pittsburgh Steelers should move to 9-3, and the Cincinnati Bengals losing another heartbreaker. I can't believe the Steelers were favored by 3 points in this. I was like, take that all day, every day. Because the Steelers have found ways to win close games most of the time, and the Bengals have found ways to lose games. So, I thought that was a no-brainer, the 3 points on the Steelers. If you'd have listened to me, you could have won some money. Maybe you did. If you did, congratulations. If you didn't check out DraftKings, they just gave Chef Johnson $200 in free bets. 8 free $25 bets over there on DraftKings. It's the real deal. You can ask him when he comes in if you don't believe me. If you don't know, now you know. DraftKings Sportsbook is holding on to $200 in bets that can be yours by just depositing $5 and winning that $5 bet. So pick a major favorite or ask me for advice. We'll get you a winner, and let's get you that $200. I get some free bets back. I don't get $200 worth, but I get some free bets back too. So I greatly appreciate it. And the Steelers and Bengals just wrapping up in time, about 2 minutes before the kickoff here. They really timed that out with their commercials and different things to try to use up as much TV time as they can. They were close to perfect on that one. Sometimes they'll run over, though. Sometimes they screw up and they'll run over. And then people are not happy. But for them, it's not all about making you guys happy. It's all about their ad revenue. For here, I'm here to make you guys happy. I'm here to show you guys a good time. You know, I'm not good at a lot of things. What is the song, though? I'm pretty good at drinking beer. I'm pretty good at drinking beer and watching sports. If you're good at drinking beer and watching sports, come join us. All right, Ravens and Eagles kicking off here. We got some stats. We got some stats for this one. Let me bring them up here. So, Philadelphia Eagles 9-2 going into this. Baltimore 8-4. Odds-wise, Ravens are favored by 3. This is in Baltimore. Generally get 3 points for being at home. So that tells me this is pretty much an even game. Against the spread, Eagles have been 7-4 against the spread. Oh, and this just updated. That means we are off. Eagles are 5-1 away this year. Baltimore Ravens are 4-1. So, but somebody's one's got to go. What's up, New Britain Polly? Stop by to like the video. See you on Saturday. Card is stacked. It's Mitchell versus Chrome Gracie. Just added to the card. I seen that. Yeah. It should be a good one, man. Should be a good one. Ravens kicking off. Let's get the Guaminator in here. What's up, Guam? I know he's around because I just talked to him. And there is the kickoff. From the Ravens, it's going to go into the back of the end zone. And you see through 11 games, Saquon Barkley, 1,392 rushing yards. Through 12 games, Derrick Henry, 1,325 rushing yards. Henry with 13 touchdowns. Barkley with 12. The two best backs in the league head to head. Right now on Fights with Friends, tell your friends. And there is a run from Saquon Barkley. First run of the game, he is mowing people over. It's Sunday chore night, and Barkley's volunteering to mow the lawn. 13 yards on the first play of the game. That's a hell of a way to get underway for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, the last 7 games, 7-0. Total of 18 touchdowns and 2 giveaways. I mean, you can't do it much better than that. 11 rushing touchdowns for him this year as well, and that one's going to be batted away, thrown into triple coverage, 2nd and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Clay Guida versus Chase Hooper, second fight on the card. I might have to parlay some favorites, man, because I really like Hooper over Guida, and I really like Bryce over Crone. Actually, I'm going to see what... I know they're both big favorites. And here's Saquon Barkley. Oh, no, excuse me. That's Shipley. Running to the outside for a few yards. Going to be 3rd down here for the Eagles just a minute into the game. Let me get the odds here for you, though, Paulie, on those fights. They are, man, it's some deep odds. Like, we got some big underdogs here. Oh, Jesus, Chase Hooper's all the way to a minus 1,050. That's not even right. What's going on with that? That's not right. And that one broken up. Ravens seem to have learned how to play defense lately. Let's see. Yeah, if you put Bryce Mitchell and Chase Hooper together, you're still only going to get minus 400. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Maybe throw Shavkat in there and you still don't even get to even odds. Throw Pantoja in there. All right, and the Eagles are going to have to punt on their first drive of the game. And that's going to take a bounce, and it's going to take an Eagles bounce all the way back to the 13. But there is a flag on the play.
40-yard punt. Stat and crew on hand here in the T-Bank Stadium.
You know, I might just bet $400, Polly, on a Hooper and Mitchell parlay. If I'm only going to get minus 400, you know what? Give it to me. I'll throw down $400. I'll take that 100 all day. Because I think that's a good bet. Bryce and Hoop are a lock. Bet the farm. Odds make it not worth it. Yeah, like I said, Chase at 10-1. That's just... It's insane. I also don't completely disagree with it, though. Alexander Pantoja facing Kai Asakura. Kai's making his UFC debut. I know he's a good fighter, but I think Pantoja takes that one. So, if you stack Mitchell, Hooper, and Pantoja, you're going to end up with a pretty close to even odds, minus 139. So, I might just stack, I think I'll stack those three, and I think I'll throw $140 on it, because I don't feel like risking $400. It's MMA. You never know what's going to happen. Somebody trips, breaks rips a muscle, rips a quad or something. You get a situation like Tom Aspinall in the first Curtis Blades fight. Yeah, they're rare, but things happen. So, yeah, you don't want to put down so much money that you're going to be crying if you lost. 5 up in the chat. Please hit that like and share button. I'm gonna throw this back up over on Twitter again. If you guys are on Twitter, I'm gonna put the I'll put the link to this on there so you guys can just share it or like it or whatever. Whatever it is you guys do. Oh, that does not share it correctly on Twitter, though. Doesn't share it at all. Clay made his debut the night Anderson Silva first won the belt, UFC 66. It seems like Clay Guida has been fighting my entire life, and I'm 46. Feels like he should be like 60 years old. And the Eagles will repunt it on 4th and 16 after the 10-yard penalty. That's going to go out of bounds to the Ravens about the 18-yard line. So just a 4-yard difference from what it was on the first punt. Another flag on the play there, Jesus.
The football, Tony, to your point, being at the 14, they make them re-kick. And now they'll start this drive at the 33. Here comes Ringo. Can't do that.
No, you can't hit the guy who waves for a fair catch. That's not.
Oh, yeah, not a good idea. Raven calls for a fair catch, and he gets hit anyways. That is
And the Ravens are ready to go.
not good.
This is the matchup, by the way. This offense versus this defense, maybe the top defense in the National Football League, and maybe the top offense.
Henry behind him. The give to Derek, who actually has 2 rushing titles in his career. Back in Tennessee, won the rushing title a pair of times. He's having a spectacular year. As you look at the lineup for the Ravens.
He's having an outstanding year, and wow, the devaluing of running backs is gone. As soon as the other teams let these guys go, they got into great situations, good offensive line, good systems, and you're seeing them take off and use the skill set they had. This is gonna be
All right, guys, I'm going to put this up here. This is on Twitter. If you have a Twitter, all you have to do is click on it, and you can like it, you can share it, you can retweet it. I'd appreciate all of that. Oh, we got to let Mr. PBR Street Gang know, too, that we are going. Did anybody get a notification? Let me know if you got a notification. I hope that YouTube hasn't just suppressed me to the point that even the regulars aren't going to get their notifications. All right, here come the Ravens, 3rd and 5. Lamar Jackson under pressure, and he's going to go down. That is a sack for this Eagles defense, and 3 and out for the Ravens. Wow. Not exactly the start I expected from this. And another flag.
back holding defense number 29.
Take the sack away. It's called on Avonte Maddox.
Thank you, Stroud City Productions, for subscribing.
See that hold's going to get called. That's a correct call. Flowers of speed. Watch right here. Andrews is going to come wide open on a simple switch route, and right there, Lamar's looking left, but that would have been a touchdown, clear as day. Sometimes when you look left, there's a guy wide open.
So you set it down. Makes it a penalty on Maddox.
And Baltimore, man, what a horrible penalty there. Ravens keep the ball, and Lamar Jackson cannot keep Eagles from getting to him, but he finds a receiver. That's number 4. Breaks a tackle, a little shuffle there from Flowers, and all the way to the 18-yard line. What a play. What's up, BBR Street Gang in the house? Says hello to all in chat. What's going on, my friend? I really appreciate BBR Street Gang coming in, because I know he's not actually even that big of a football fan. He just comes in to chat with us on Sundays when we do this football, so I appreciate it. I don't know what Robert is, though. He's the Eagles fan here. And Ravens are going to hand it off. A little stutter step. And Derrick Henry will pick up about 4 on that run. 2nd and 6 for the Ravens. Baltimore's offense, red zone, 2nd highest in the NFL since the year 2000. 78.7% of the time in the red zone they score. And that is head and shoulders above the rest of the NFL. 30% higher than the Eagles, who are 5th in the NFL. Oh, and the Eagles snuffed that one out, though, on a fight.
Bringing down Flowers well back in the backfield.
Look, you're going to pull the right side.
Wow, so look at this. They try to hand it off to the wide receiver Flowers, and Carter snuffs that one out easily. I'm not sure why Flowers reached for him afterwards, though.
Intuitive with the jet sweep motion.
Well, what was that about? So Flowers, he must have said something. He got up immediately like he wanted to fight. But no penalty on the play. 3rd and 9. Lamar Jackson, plenty of time this time. He's going to throw a pass, and he just about, that's almost a touchdown. In and out of the hands of number 89, Andrews. What's up, Wyatt Matheson? And Ravens are going to kick a field goal. They are on the board, 3-0. Eagles been pimping opponents without ever reaching their potential yet. What's up, King James? Happy Sunday. Yeah, man, and they are just an incredible second half team. They've done so much of it in the second half. They just run the ball like crazy, and they're practically unstoppable in that second half. But yeah, you got Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley on the same team, just right there. That's probably going to get you a few wins. On the other side, you got Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. So, I mean, those are some serious. That's some serious foundations for each team. Probably the two best running backs in the league, maybe the two best quarterbacks right now in the league. Certainly could be a Super Bowl preview, yeah, because Ravens are AFC, Eagles are NFC. You are correct, James. I think it's likely to be a Super Bowl preview. Don't underestimate the Kansas City Chiefs, though, and the power of their council, the referee council that really rules the NFL, has favored the Kansas City Chiefs in just a few close games. Glad Kavshot took the fight. He could have easily said no and waited till May for Muhammad. Oh, yes, Paulie, Shavkat Rachmanov and Ian the Cut Gary. That's going to be a heck of a fight. That should be a heck of a fight. I got to favor Rachmanov in that, but we really haven't seen anybody push Ian Gary. Like, he's dominated everyone. Chiefs own the Zebras. Yeah, that's the problem. And I'm hoping, James, that there was, so many controversial calls last year and at the beginning of this season. I seen that the criticism, it was getting hot in here. I mean, those coals were heating up, and the NFL had to respond. And the Chiefs games I've watched recently have been much closer calls. Even some plays going for the other team late in the game that negatively affected the Chiefs. I was very, very surprised. But what I've done with that is just bet the Chiefs. Take the money line, bet the Chiefs, and if they can't do it on their own, assume that the refs are going to push them over the edge. All right, Eagles with the ball on their own 30. It does not take these guys long to eat up lawn. First and 10. I mean, the Eagles smoke that green faster than Robert at Mardi Gras. And 2nd and 6 here for the Eagles. Saquon Barkley last week at the Rams, 255 rushing yards. Another 107 in the air, and Jalen Hurts is going to have to throw this one away. 3rd and 6. And 6, and I think the Eagles are going to be forced to punt here. And an official timeout here.
The National Football League, possibly.
There's no foul on the field for an illegal contact. It'll be 4th down.
So 4th down as there's a player down on the field. It was number 21 Stevens of the Ravens.
Who's injured.
And he gets up and walks off the field by his own power.
He's absolutely one of the best in the league. And while they look after him, we'll step aside for a second.
Yeah, he's got a good limp going. What's up, Ziggy814 in the house? What's going on, my man? Let me know, guys. Does it look better? Does it still look better under the new software here? Hopefully the picture is better. I'm hoping the sound is better. Sound has been okay there for a while with this new mic, but in the past we've got some of those weird echoes and different static 1 week with the sound, which was strange. It's like an old radio broadcast. I'm almost tempted to put just a little bit of that static in so it sounds like the radio, but it would probably be annoying. I know you guys remember it. James, PBR, a lot of you guys that are older, you guys remember moving that tune on the radio and tuning it, and it's annoying. You got just a little bit of static, and then you find that sweet spot, perfect clarity, and it's like, nobody move. Nobody go near the antenna. Nobody touch it. Nobody look at it. What's up? The Drunken Charge is in the house. Sorry, fellas, I'm tardy to the family. I live with celebrates Thanksgiving the Sunday after. I was at a hall, got home. Just got home. Hey, that's awesome, man. So you get 2-3 Thanksgivings? That's really cool. What's up, Robert? Still digging out from this storm. Hashtag 3 hours and 4 feet of snow later, I got my car out. Jesus, man, that sucks. Sorry about that. I hope you don't get buried anymore. All right. The Eagles will punt here on 4th and 6. 11 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. And fair catch called the Baltimore Ravens to about the 17-yard line.
Goddard's coming in on Hamilton.
And Hamilton, oh man.
Collapsed after that collision with
Hamilton hits head-to-head and knocks himself out. Jeez, that was
Marcus Williams.
that was like a Three Stooges move there. At least got a bonus day off tomorrow. Still coming down hard. Well, at least I hope you get paid for it. So, I mean, that part's good. I've been in places where it snows a lot, and like they really do not want to let you off. And look at this, Derrick Henry up the middle. He picks up about 5, maybe 6 yards. That's 4 rushes, 15 yards for him so far. 2nd and 4 for the Ravens. Got any bets going today, Wyatt? I know you probably got 100 bets going on Wager Labs just for this game, huh? All right, 2nd and 4. The snap to Lamar Jackson, and he gets it right back to Henry, who's going to get a first down and more. Picks up about 12 yards there. Whoever's got Derrick Henry on your fantasy team, you're off to a great start. State of emergency, I think they were forced to close. Oh, damn. Yeah, well, good. Because there's no point. I hate it when they risk people's lives. And, like, I used to go into work like that. And at one time, I was that asshole saying, you know what? It's important to get to work. Get to work. And I realize now, you know, in my 20s, early 30s, I was a bit of an ass. I should have put more, more emphasis on people's safety than the business. And Henry picks up about 3 there on 1st and 10, 2nd and 7 now for Baltimore. But no, we'd show up for work and we'd, literally like risk our lives some of these jobs. And you get there, customer-based jobs, and it's like there's no customers. So, like, there's no reason to be there. All right, 72 total yards so far on 3 first downs for the Ravens. Just 1 first down and 22 yards for the Eagles up to this point. And here's 2nd and 7. Lamar Jackson back, has time. Finds Flowers for another first down. Flowers been having a hell of a game so far, too. Looks like that's about a 13, 14-yard gain. I want to know what Wyatt thinks, though. Wyatt, is this a Super Bowl preview? Ravens and Eagles? Or will the Chiefs somehow find a way to figure out how to get in there? Speaking of find a way, Russell Wilson found a way today over in Pittsburgh. 414 yards, 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. And the Ravens defeat the Bengals in an absolute shootout. So legal hands to the face. That's a flag on the outside linebacker, Nolan Smith Jr. That'll be a free first down for Baltimore. Aaron Rodgers, for most of that game today against the Seahawks, looked like his old self, though. And somehow the Seahawks figured out how to come back. I came into the game a little late because I had some stuff to do. They were already down 21-7 beginning in the second quarter. And Mitchell with the stop there. What a tackle there for Philadelphia. Stops that reception at about 2 yards.
In the draft, first-round pick right here, Mitchell, who's off to a great start in his career. And DeJean as well.
It was Andrews that picked that up, and Mitchell just takes his legs out from underneath him. That's an old-school tackle. That's an old-school hard hit. You got to be careful when you get those hard hits nowadays because they'll call a penalty on you. You got to get them just right. All right, 54 yards on this drive for Baltimore. 3 rushes, 3 passes. And Lamar's going to hand it off to Derrick Henry, who picks up 10, 20, about 21 yards. And Lamar Jackson started with the sale. He's selling some Wolf tickets, baby. And the Eagles bottom up. Watch Lamar Jackson, how he does this. He hands it off, but the way he moves back, he makes the Philadelphia Eagles defense think that he's faking the handoff. They're still watching Jackson. Meanwhile, Derrick Henry's chewing up 21 yards. And flag on the play here. They didn't even get a snap off.
Snap infraction. Offense number 64. The 5-yard penalty.
False start on the offense. 5 yards.
Almost unbeatable if they just don't get penalties. And you'll see.
And you hear the commentators saying there that the Baltimore Ravens definitely been their own worst enemy this year. Most penalized team in the league, both for penalties and for yardage. 1st and goal here for Baltimore. And Lamar Jackson fakes the handoff to Henry. Henry's open. Oh, he's going to go for the end zone. Oh, my goodness. That was just a coin flip. And Lamar Jackson throws into traffic and somehow finds the hands of tight end Mark Andrews. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. Talking about threading a needle. Look at this. Yep, and that's what he did. There's 5 guys in the area, and he just throws it up. He knows he's got the tallest guy there, and he just throws up a prayer, and it is answered. And the Ravens go up 10-0, assuming this extra point's not going to get blocked like it did by my... Oh, and it hits the upright. What is going on with extra points this year?
Well, he's been automatic his entire career. We know Harbaugh still trusts him, but
That is the strangest thing. I have seen more missed and blocked extra points this year than I can ever remember. 3:49 left in the first quarter. And man, it is screwing up people's bets. I'll tell you that. When you're given or taking 3.5 points or whatever it is, or you're losing by 1 or 2, and you got missed field goals in there, like that's pretty frustrating.
That was it. You're in.
As a veteran, I'm already in.
But yeah, back to what New Burton Pauly was saying when talking some MMA. Shavkat, Rachmanov, and Ian Gary. That's a hell of a fight. Now, Pantoja versus a guy making his UFC debut. Not such an acceptable main event. I have to do a betting video for UFC 310 though. So, scores around the league. Let's check that out. We had some crazy games today. So earlier, you had the Commanders toasting the Tennessee Titans. Wow, 42-19. I don't think really see that. I didn't really see that coming. Not by that many points. The Vikings, man, these guys are good in close games. They squeak by the Cardinals 23-22, and we'll come back to that storyline because remember, the Cardinals are tied with the Seattle Seahawks for first in the division. Texans defeating the Jaguars 23-20. The Chargers squeaking by the Falcons 17-13. Bengals in a barn burner against the Steelers, coming up short 44-38. Russell Wilson coming back with over 420 yards and 3 touchdowns. Colts barely eke by the Patriots 25-24. And I said we'd come back to the half of that storyline. The Seahawks defeat the New York Jets in a wild and sloppy at times game. Seattle defeats the Jets 26-21, and the Seahawks are now in sole possession of first place in the NFC West.
Went in to be checked, got cleared.
So first down here for Philadelphia on the 27-yard line. Play clock down to 5. Snap to Hurts. He's going to hand it off to Barkley. There's a flag on the play. And Whistle's calling it dead.
False start. Offense. Number 11.
And that's why Philadelphia stopped. They knew it was them. Wide receiver A.J. Brown with the false start. He's got to be more careful on that. So 1st and 15 on the 22. Will they hand it to Saquon Barkley? I believe that's the play on a first and long. And they do. He picks up about 3. So 2nd and 12 coming up. Second and 12 here for the Eagles. From the 23. And he's going to throw it to Barkley, who picks up about 4 yards. Make it 5. 3rd and 7. They really wish they could get that 5-yard penalty back now. And this Raven crowd is alive. They are loud. It's been a while since they went deep into the playoffs. Well, I mean, last season they did, but it's been a long rebuilding here in Baltimore. And a sack. Look at that. It looks like it's going to be Humphrey and Smith share the sack for Baltimore, and a huge defensive play.
Pressure's over here, not to let him run to his right. If you get upfield, run back, Humphrey. And he does a good job reversing. You don't want to be behind the quarterback. Not a good place to be, but if you do get there...
Wow, what a play.
They basically designed that...
51st straight game with a sack for the Baltimore Ravens. Posted a pic of my front parking area in the Facebook group page. Let me check it out. I can put that up on the screen for everybody, for those that aren't in the Facebook group. I know some people don't do Facebook, so...
On the punt, Philadelphia.
Oh, that is a little snow, brother. That looks familiar. I've been in that situation a couple times. It is not fun.
We've got to get off to an early start. That's our point of emphasis. He's got it. He's out at 9-0, and they have the football when we come back.
This holiday, she's not settling for anything less than the triple treat box from Pizza Hut, featuring pizza.
Oh, we don't need to hear those ads. Sorry about that. Screw ads! Unless they're YouTube's ads, of course, because that's how I get paid. So watch all those. All right, everybody. There is Ziggy's house right now. They are snowed in. Let's see if we can get a little better picture of that. There you can see it in all of its glory. Got 100. We get 100 inches a year, and that is a lot for even us. Dude, that is a lot. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot of snow, man. 100 inches. That's 8 feet. 8 feet, 4 inches. A lot of freaking snow, man. All right, you were talking about that Boise State running back, Wyatt. Boise State is playing on Friday night football. College, I think we're going to cover that. Fourth and 18 here for the Eagles. Obviously, they've got a punt.
Where there's been a punt, there's been a flag. We thought it's been settled, and we come out of the break, and then we find out they're going to punt it all over again.
I guess these refs like punting.
Yeah. This is your kind of game.
Yeah, this is the refs have made them repunt for the second time already here. It's only the first quarter.
That's been Baltimore's MO this year, just like hurting themselves. Right now, Philadelphia's done that. I think they get a
It's like, why? Why are you doing that?
Barkley, and they move back 5 yards. Now you're in a third down position.
This punt by Man travels to the 25. Wallace straight ahead. He dropped at the 36. 56-yard punt.
And there's the punt to the 36-yard line there.
He's so unique. The two-time MVP creates, should have been sacked, and now all of a sudden allows Zay Flowers to go from one side of the field all the way to the other. And then this one, look at pockets clean. Move over there, no. And then fire a ball high to where only your guy can catch it.
Yeah, what a touchdown pass earlier, though, from Lamar Jackson. 23-1 record versus NFC opponents in his career. Or in the last 24 games. 92 yards and a touchdown for him already, 5 for 6. Eagles are second half team. We will win this, says Robert. And Lamar Jackson airing it up. Whoa, he had a receiver wide open too. I'm not sure what happened there. But he completely overthrew his receiver.
To go up the field, you'll see right here, it's going to be up and an out route, but take it a little higher. Once you feel that leverage, Lamar's like, keep going higher. If Lamar would have waited a tenth of a second, he could have seen the angle that he takes when he's coming out of the break. But the truth is, you want your quarterback throwing on time and in rhythm. The problem is when you're that wide open, you can take a breath.
Man, yeah, likely was likely to score a touchdown there if Lamar Jackson threw it in the right spot. And, Jackson fumbles it. He fumbles the handoff to Henry, and that's going to be a loss. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Ravens. Watch this.
The MO, I told you that Baltimore is so great.
So it looks like the idea was to fake it to Henry, and Henry, it looks like that was it. It looks like he was trying to fake it to him, that, or Henry just didn't, just screwed up the handoff. Either way, it gets fumbled. Lamar Jackson falls on it, and 3rd and 19 here for the Ravens. And we'll see if the Ravens go for a big play or if they try to get back 10 or so to make it a shorter punt. And that might be what they do. A short pass to Flowers. Or that's the number 43. That was to Hill. So picks up just about 5 yards there. It'll be 4th and 14 for the Baltimore Ravens. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Ravens' second half defense has been soft this season. Yeah, and the Eagles' offense has been on fire this season. So maybe an opportunity on a bet here. Let's go over to DraftKings and see what we got. Wow. You can pick up the Eagles at plus 290 right now. I would take the Eagles and the 8.5 points, though. I think this game's going to be closer than that. I'm actually going to make that bet over on Wager Labs here. Let's go Eagles. Picking up 8.5. And it's 115 to win 100, so I will bet 100. Or I'll bet 115, excuse me. If you want to check out Wager Labs, this is this new fantasy betting app. Me and Wyatt have been playing with. Excuse me. Not only do they give you free coins to bet, of course there's no cash involved, but you get free coins to bet, even on the free tier. And not only can you bet against the house with those odds, you can bet against your friends, and you can also change the odds when you bet with your friends if you so choose. So here's my code for Wager Labs. If you want to get on there, send me a friend request. I'm at Seattle Mike. Wyatt's already on there too. And we can just follow each other's bets. Like I said, you can bet against each other, bet against the house.
This week, NFL players are wearing customized cleats in honor of the cause they support through My Cause, My Cleats. You can visit NFL.com/MyCauseMyCleats to hear player stories, bid on their custom cleats for charity.
All right, so pretty cool. Wounded Warriors project there, one that I support. Different causes on the cleats of the NFL players, though. Got to support that. And Philadelphia will take over 1st and 10 from the 20. Jalen Hurts fakes the handoff, finds a receiver. That's going to be number 11, A.J. Brown, picking up the first down. $13 yards for him. And snap from Hurts. He's going to hand it off to Barkley, who picks up about 5. Barkley getting to the 38-yard line. Saquon Barkley been an absolute workhorse this year, as has Derrick Henry on the other side of the ball. And they're going to toss it. He's going to toss it to Barkley, who picks up about maybe 2-3 yards there. It's going to be a couple yards short of a first down. So it looks like about 3rd and 2. Minnesota defeating Arizona earlier, like I mentioned, to move to 10-2. Minnesota, they're just so good in close games. They're one of these teams that goes down seemingly every game. They get behind for a minute, and then they find a way to come back. All right, 3rd and 1 here for Philadelphia from the 38, and they run into a brick wall. And they got a big decision to make here,
That's Chris.
assuming there's no flag on this play.
That's a great job slanting inside on the
Yeah, that's the handoff to Barkley, and
You got to remember, this is as good a defense against the run. Watch, slant inside.
they just brung it. And Saquon Barkley getting nowhere fast. And will the Eagles punt? Yes, they're going to have to punt. It's 4th and 2. I thought it was going to be 4th and 1, but a booming punt here by Brian Mann, it's going to be down by the Eagles at the 1-yard line. One of the rarest plays in football to down that punt inside of the 5. And the Eagles do it here. Ravens leading 9-0, but they're going to start this drive with their back to the end zone. What a kick. Yes, it was, Ziggy. 58-yard punt and a perfectly downed by the Eagles. And how many times have we seen it when a quarterback starts with their back to the end zone, they end up having to hand it off 1 or 2 times, and the chance that they're going to go 3 and out increases astronomically. So just a great play on so many levels. In my mind, like it's almost as good as a turnover to be able to down that ball inside the 5, especially inside the 3. Be right back. Phone. RIPBR. I hope it's not the Rooster. No. I hope it's not the Rooster, man. Those that missed the PBR Rooster problem, he's got an asshole neighbor over there that just loves the Rooster. He's got a rooster in the front yard, rooster in the backyard, and he ain't found a way to kill it yet. Gotta be careful how much we play of that at a time, but sounds like we might have to go to snuff the Rooster there at PBR's house. His neighbor's not going to do it on his own. I had a neighbor with a rooster across the street, but he only had one rooster, and luckily I was working pretty early at the time, so it wasn't a big deal. Yes, classic Alice in Chains. Gotta love Alice in Chains. What's up, Robert Easley? So let's go Ravens. Let's get the smack talking going. We got some Ravens fans in here. We got some Eagles fans in here. It's a bird bash affair. Lamar Jackson barely gets rid of that for about a 3-yard pass. He was playing with fire right there. I mean, literally passing from the end zone. And that was Andrews that comes up with it. 5-yard reception, 2nd and 5. Only true bird team in the league. Oh, I think Mr. Drunk in Charge might have something to say about that. And there's the handoff to Derrick Henry, and he's going to pick up nothing, not a damn thing. And 3rd and 5. Like I said, it is hard to recover when the other team downs it inside the 5 off of a punt. And just like I talked about, we're looking at a 3 and out. If the Ravens can't convert here, they're 0 for 2 today on 3rd down conversions. And if they can't pick up a 1st down here, they're punting out of the end zone. Lamar Jackson can take it to the outside and misses his receiver, throws it low.
I think he just missed.
That pass intended for Flowers, and just a rare miss there by Lamar Jackson.
Like it was tipped, but I think he just
Let's see if it was tipped.
tipped it all.
I don't believe it was. No, he just
Nolan Smith was there, but he never touched it, and Lamar
hurried it a little too much, and I think that's part of the pressure of passing from the end zone. Knowing if you get a hit, it's a safety. So Stout's going to punt it out of the end zone. His first punt was 58 yards.
Has it to 46.
And he's going to punt it, and Eagles are going to get incredible field position here. They're going to start it at the 51-yard line. And see, here's the thing. Here's the dividend. The dividends are being paid for that punt inside of the 5. Not only were the Ravens 3 and out, flirting with the safety, now the Eagles get the ball on the Ravens side of the field. They're a 15-yard play away from field goal position. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm rooting for Philly. Oh, you're a Steelers fan. What do you think about the resurgence of Russell Wilson, man? I have become a fan of him again. I was not, I was a big fan when he was in Seattle. Then he kind of rubbed us the wrong way. Went over to Denver for a ton of money. Things didn't turn out. I felt a little bad about the way he was played over there in Denver, though. And then humbles himself to sign with Pittsburgh for the league minimum. And, man, what are you guys even doing playing Justin Fields any of the time? Why Russell Wilson isn't taking every snap over there, I don't understand. But he's taking a good 90% of them, I think, now. I do not have much faith. It's working out good in Pitt. Yeah, I always knew Russell Wilson was talented. I knew he had enough talent. I didn't know what they were doing with him over there in Denver. It sounds like he kind of rubbed a few people the wrong way right when he got there. And a year into that big money contract, they started, pushing on him to push him out the door. Biggest thing was, when they told him to take a pay cut or be benched. And that they had that in emails. I don't know what exactly happened to the Broncos for that, but that is an obvious violation of their contract. Saints are up 3-0 with 30 seconds left in the half. What kind of weak-ass score is that? Yeah, you got to ask, is that really good defense or really poor offense by the teams? Probably a little bit of both. I'll still take Flacco over Wilson. Well, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Robert. What did he ever do to you? No, we almost got him years ago, I think, when he went to Denver. I'm just messing with you, Robert. Yeah, Flacco is good, man. Isn't he like freaking 40-something years old now, though? Joe Flacco? All right, first play in opponent's territory today for Philadelphia, and they're going to give it to the workhorse Barkley, who is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Eagles. Like I said, after the field position that was created by that great punt down inside the 3, Philadelphia really only has to get 10 to 15 yards to be within field goal range. Wilson let Carroll throw the ball and should know just to hand the ball to Marshall, and that will be his legacy. It's all everybody remembers. I'll tell you that. Jalen Hurts, ton of time here, finds a receiver. Almost picks up the first down here. It's going to be about 3rd and 2. That was Dotson for 7 yards. I love Richardson's mom and Flacco are less than a year apart in age. Get out there, son. Oh, and Saquon running it for about 5 yards. They're up the middle, 9 yards. Damn. And a first down. And Eagles looking to go with the no-huddle offense here. No-huddle shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff. Jalen Hurts is going to take it himself for about 8 yards. And they'll be just 2 yards short of the first down, 2nd and 2. $138 total yards for the Ravens today, just 66 for the Eagles. As you guys mentioned, though, they're a second half team. And there's a completion. That's going to be to T. Jones for 8 yards. No, excuse me, that's A.J. Brown for 9 yards. I got Eagles money line plus 270 a few minutes ago. I like that bet, Ziggy. I took the points. I took the 8.5. But I think that either way, I think that's a great one. And touchdown, Philly. You got that live betting down, brother. That's the way to go on my bet. Look at this. Just about rips his jersey off, too. And Goddard still gets the touchdown. What a play. And we've already seen one missed extra point for some god-awful reason. I don't know how guys keep missing extra points this year. But that one goes through, and it is 9-7 Ravens. So Philadelphia on the board. Ravens need to stack points the way their second half defense has crumbled. Dude, second half defense has crumbled, and Eagles have the best second half offense in the league. Very strange. Oh, this year was the first year Tucker missed a standard field goal as well. Very strange. Yeah, I don't know if there was like a little change in the ball or what the deal is, but there's been some strange things going on with kicking. The Packers-Seahawks game, Seahawks got one of their extra points blocked. That didn't seem to happen near as much in the past. Like we've seen a lot of extra points blocked, it seems like this year. I mean 3 or 4, which would be a lot. I think the standard number of extra points blocked in a year is about 0. On average. Yes, very, very strange indeed, though. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was happy in fantasy with my kicker, though. For the Chargers, fantasy football, he was doing me some big favors on the field. Dicker's 11 points today, as the Chargers defeat the Atlanta Falcons 17-13 in Atlanta. And that was good because DK Metcalf didn't exactly come through for me. It's not a DK kind of day. He got less points than my kicker. 10.6. All right, guys, we got this game. We got the Eagles and Ravens, and then later on tonight, we got the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills, if you guys want to join us for a night game. Chargers kicker, one of them Australian dudes. Yes, I believe he was a Australian rugby player, yes. Some of those guys have done really well. What's up, Brian R? The Guaminator is in the house. He says, light commented. All right, hit that like and hit that share button, guys, and share that. Share this anywhere you can, everywhere you can. And there is the handoff. That's going to pick up maybe a yard. Derrick Henry. He might have gotten 2 with forward progress. We'll see. But not much going on there. All right, and please help us over on Twitter. The stream is posted over there. There's the link. If you guys could hit that and just give me a like and a share, maybe a quoted retweet would be much appreciated over there on X. And we just recently reached over 3,000 followers on Twitter, so pretty happy about that. We just got to get it translated into some views. Or they got their live stream coming up over there. We can do a multi-stream through YouTube and Twitter maybe. Oh, and there's a stop. What a stop by the Eagles.
Is a player that this organization saw.
Man, Bond with just a beautiful tackle on Derrick Henry for a 4-yard loss. Hawks showing that they're the least consistent team in human history once again. Hey, they figured it out at the end, though. Man, is Geno Smith a head case. Throwing cash. Ass. Now I feel a little creeped out. I didn't get the cash. And I feel like you're staring at my ass. Don't give a Fukushi notice. Where are you at, Brian? Brian in the comments section from the strip club. Or did you get you a new nice new nurse there, Brian? What's up, Brian?
I be at the casino hole, you know, she throw it at me like I'm just one strike away. My girl, she ain't a dyke, but she gonna dyke today.
All right.
The way she twerking got me focused. I'm in the casino hole trying to catch a hold. No, I'm not. I'm trying to get to that bag of money, yo. Call me money bag, call me fat sack, call me the fat man with a big sack and a nut sack, and you lay back and you catch it all, you get that. The way she twerking got me focused. This bartender, oh, let me tell you what. I think I thought I love her, but it was just a thought. Now it's out of my mind. And now I bought a better ticket.
All right. Well, hey, good luck on the bets, brother.
Did you see? I got the parlay, but Burrows fucked me again.
You gotta stay away from those parlays, man. Look for the easy wins.
Me in the foot, man. Every time I try to believe in him because he's doing good, he's playing good, but they always would fuck up and give it away, like at the end, just like the Seahawks usually do.
Yeah.
But they held their nuts today, and they even scored in the last what? When was that last score? In the last 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they came in like, yay, fuck this beginning of the game. We're going for it now. We here now. They showed up, and the defense showed up.
Hey, they got it done.
That's
All
what I
right.
was
Hey,
looking for.
good luck on your bets, man.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully, I'm just one strike away, and like I say, this bartender, she ain't no dyke, but she gonna dyke today.
All right. Have a good one, brother.
Staring
Thank you.
at that ass, the way she twerking got me focused. I'm throwing cash, staring at that ass. Don't give a fuck. She noticed. All right, peace, y'all.
All right, Brian R. Everybody. Always a good time. 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. From the Ravens 32, 4:20 left here in the half. And Jalen Hurts going to take it himself. And I don't know if he threw the ball away while he was in bounds or not there.
Got a flag out for that. Actually, on the far side 28-yard line.
So flag on the play.
Field 77 or 69
I think there was no eligible receiver.
Run pass option. But if you don't run it, that play was really just, you got to throw the pass part of it quickly.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. However, there's an illegal man downfield. Offense number 77. It's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
So a 5-yard penalty for ineligible illegal man downfield.
You'll watch him right here. His job.
Why does Guam sound like a mix of himself, Eminem, and Ruel Rosas Jr.? That's sober Guam. You haven't met sober Guam yet. He can rap too, as you can see. She like me because I'm fat. She think my wallet's strapped. Oh hey, there's a completion for a first down. A.J. Brown picking up 15. Excuse me, 14. So 2nd and 1 here. And Jalen fakes the handoff, finds a receiver on the outside there. That's going to be Goddard again. Goddard picks up about 9 yards on that play. So 1st and 10. I guess he got all 10. 1st and 10 on the 18. Going to hand it off to Barkley, who shimmies and shakes for about another 5 yards. So 2nd and 5 inside the 10 for Philadelphia. Hope she don't think I'm whack as I wrap these dollar bills around her butt crack. But all I got is fat nuts. Be careful, don't get arrested there, Brian. If you do get arrested, don't say anything about fights of friends. And incomplete in the end zone. Goddard calling for a flag, but nothing coming. 3rd and 5. Eagles 5th in the league inside the red zone. They score a touchdown near 50% of the time inside of the red zone. Of course, Ravens number 1 in the league in the red zone. We'll see if Jalen takes it himself. I have a feeling he may. And he does, up the middle, the first down. Oh my, is that a touchdown? No, he's about a couple inches short. And he tries to extend the ball past the pylon, but that is damn close. 1st and goal here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And look at that touchdown saving tackle from Washington. That is ever so close.
Well, they did a great job of, oh, here it comes.
Ever so, oh, they're going to smash the line and they're going to get it there. Look at that.
On the snap, they say touchdown.
Touchdown. That was a no-huddle smash And it looks like they kind of caught Baltimore off guard there. It's the QB sneak. Jalen Hurts puts it in this time. She ain't got to worry because I ain't in no hurry. This is Wyatt. I think we should get a Wyatt and Guaminator rap duo performance going at halftime. I'm trying to find a little background tune. About to scurry away from my worries before I become a furry. That's the Canadian version. Well, we got a lot of furries here in Seattle, too. What am I talking about? Jaden Daniels got off on. All right, there is the extra point is good, and the Philadelphia Eagles, just like that, lead this one. You should have taken the 8.5 points. And whether you took the 8.5 points like I did, or you took the, plus 240 money line, plus 270, like Ziggy did. It's a good play either way, and you'd have won some money from taking Fights with Friends advice. Elizabeth May eating hay on a sleigh. This game had me fooked, Brian. Don't let that casino rob you, Brian. You're not watching. They will rob you. They will rob you blind. Oh, I thought I updated that. 14-9 Eagles. Spread too high, not as high as my dough. And speaking of that, let's put up the number. Let's take some call-ins at halftime. You guys can take a second to prepare. People, if anybody wants to call in, take a second to prepare what you want to say, because we're going to have the call-ins very soon here. 425-791-8730. But we got 2 minutes left in the half, so let's wait for that. Like I said, anybody who wants to call in, form your thoughts. Yeah, I feel like I'm donating blood, yo. Is that actually what Brian sounds like? Sober, Mexican to the bone with some Eminem flair? I'm shook. Doesn't even sound like the same guy, does it? All right, kickoff coming up. Why are they taking us to the halftime report? It ain't halftime yet. It's 2-minute warning. Be patient there, Verizon. You only paid for the halftime. You didn't pay for before halftime. And here's kickoff from the Eagles. Plenty of time for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens to make something happen. And here comes the kickoff return. And to the 40. Number 26 making something happen. A 39-yard return from Gainwell. That nullifies over half of a 63-yard punt from Mann. Lamar Jackson back, has time, finds a receiver. That's going to be a first down. That's a first down to number 16, Wallace. No timeout yet here for Baltimore. And Brian, that's S.A. Shady. Like that special team designed gumbo by Jocks. After all the beginnings, game shits. All right, Jackson back. Here comes the pressure, and he goes down well short of the line of scrimmage. A sack for the Eagles. That's going to be a loss of 4, and Baltimore calls a timeout at 1:07 left in the game, or in the half. 2nd and 14 for Baltimore at the 49-yard line. I mean, they're just a play away. They're just a first down away from field goal range here. A field goal wouldn't tie the game, but would be damn close. So, of course, a touchdown takes them into the half with a 2-point lead, assuming they don't miss another extra point. I was wondering, Brian, like, why don't they have casinos and strip clubs, like, combined? Like, wouldn't that be, like, the best of both worlds? Like, you're gambling, and then you just have strippers just running up to you and shoving their titties in your face. Like, it seems beneficial to the casino. Seems like you distract people from winning bets. And there is a completion to number 80, Lilly. He's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. And Jackson can't wait to get, 7 yards, excuse me. He's about 3 yards short of the field goal target line. And Jackson just about goes down again. By some time, he's going to run it to the outside for a first down and about 3 more. So Lamar Jackson scrambling for 12 yards all the way to the Philly 33, and they call a timeout with 38 seconds left in the half. They do have strippers in some of the casinos in Vegas. Well, we didn't see anybody like naked in Vegas, but not inside of the casinos that I remember. But when me and PBR were there, there were girls that would come up in bikinis and they would offer to. They sell everything there. Now, we didn't do this. I didn't do this. Neither did PBR. But there was these ladies walking around in bikinis. And while you were playing the slots or standing at your machine or whatever it was, they would rub your shoulders for so many minutes for $20. Like, anything they can sell in Vegas, they do. 38 seconds left here in the half. Lamar Jackson back, has time, throws a bullet to Flowers for about 13 yards. That's going to be a first down. And Baltimore's going to call their last time out with 31 seconds left on the clock. I thought they might try to get off one more, quick play. Maybe a shot at the end zone. And then if it's complete, call the timeout for your field goal. Now they got no timeouts for their field goal. Baltimore will receive the second half kickoff. That's a big feather in their cap. She wasn't naked thong, and I don't remember if there was anything on top, but she was on a pole. So I'm throwing cash, she's staring at my ass, says Brian. She don't give a fook if I notice. All right, 1st and 10, 31 seconds left here for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Jackson back, has some time, and he is sacked. Is that a fumble? I think it's going to end up being throwing in the grasp. Harlots are abundant in Vegas. Yes, they are.
If it isn't otherwise, most likely he's down by contact.
I think they're going to make that I think that should be a sack. I don't think he threw the ball in time. Let's watch the replay here.
I think Lamar's left knee is down before it leaves his hand, but if
Yep,
it's not,
yeah, he's down.
we see that left knee is down. I think the flag would have been for intentional ground.
He's down. That's going to be a sack for about 10.
The run was down by contact at the 32-yard line.
That's going to be about a 10-yard loss.
This could be a fumble, though, Jim. That ball was not
So 12-yard loss for Lamar Jackson puts him out of field goal range. Well, they might still be within field goal range. It's close. This would be tough from here. This is about a 60-yarder. If they kick from here, you're looking at about a 60-yarder. They were well within field goal range before that sack. All right, 2nd and 22. Lamar Jackson back. Has time. This time throws it away, incomplete. And that'll stop the clock at 8 seconds. And Baltimore really fumbling the clock and their plays here. And Lamar Jackson almost fumbling the ball. He's lucky he was down by contact. Looks like it's about 50 yards for a field goal. Justin Tucker is going to attempt this. Yeah, 50 yards exactly. And it is up and good. And the Baltimore Ravens tack 3 more on the board. 14-12. Eagles still with the lead. Baltimore will receive the ball in the second half. And there is the number. Anybody that wants to call in, 425-791-8730. Or if Wyatt wants to call in, let me know. I'll get on the, bring up the Facebook. Did you hit the Uno reverse card? I swear you said the opposite 5 minutes ago. Oh, for Brian? That's what I was thinking. She's wearing a pink thong. Yeah. What's up, IROC? What's going on, my man? Didn't Raven field goal kicker hit an NFL record 62 and 63 field goal this year? I don't know if they're records. I think 63 might be the record, though. Yeah, he did hit a 62 and 63. No Limit Soldier. Brian R. taking us back to 2002. And there's the kickoff through the back of the end zone. Just 3 seconds left. I imagine the Eagles are just going to down this and we'll go into the half. Well, give me a 4-pick next week. What? Oh, 4-pick parlay? I got a 4-pick parlay for you right now. I got a 4-pick parlay for you. Already put together here, Brian. And it's MMA. You got Chase Hooper to defeat Clay Guida. I got Bryce Mitchell to defeat Croyn Gracie. I got Alexander Pantoja to defeat Kai Asakura in his UFC debut. And I guess we need one more here. I thought I had 4. I got 3. This is not the worst betting card coming up here for UFC, because there's a lot of excuse me, there's a lot of big favorites. And are we going to take a chance here? I'm going to take Nate Landwehr over Doo-Ho Choi. That's going to get you almost 2-1 odds, plus 193. There's your 4. And all 4 of them are on the next UFC card. Alexander Pantoja, Bryce Mitchell, Nate Landwehr, and Chase Hooper. Crying Gracie, what? Need a good one that don't bleed. Oh my goodness. I don't think I said Crying Gracie. That's effing hilarious. Oh, Crone Gracie, yeah. That could be his new nickname, huh? So what book to use? DraftKings. What do you think, Brian? Oh, you pronounce Crone Crying. Oh, I might have to just call him Crying Gracie from now on, then. Good old Crying Gracie. All right, 425-791-8730. The number to call in here at halftime. Or Wyatt, if you want to pick me up on Facebook. Otherwise, we got, I think, about 10, 12 minutes before the start of the third quarter. Homie, don't fook with OT. Oh, fook with it. Dude, fook with that OT. Because a lot of times, there's a lot of those underdogs that end up winning an OT. I've seen that. It go into overtime in a game where both teams have just been back and forth. And I have seen Vegas handicap one team as a 3-1 favorite going into overtime. Like, generally, unless there's been a big turn in momentum, like if you got two teams that are tied going into overtime, I feel like the odds should be pretty close to even. All right, 15 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. Thanks for joining us on a Sunday afternoon for some pigskin. And let's get some results from around the league here. Hell of a Sunday. Some really good games today. I mean, really good games. Panthers are leading the Buccaneers at halftime 13-10. Rams barely up on the Saints by 1, 7-6 with 3:36 left in the third quarter. The Indianapolis Colts squeaked by the Patriots 25-24. I don't know how you come up with 25 points. That's some kind of weird combination there. What is that? 3 field goals, 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points. I don't know what the hell they got going on over there. But 25-24, maybe there was a blocked field goal or two. Or an extra point or two. Steelers doing it again. Russell Wilson, 420 yards, 3 touchdowns, 44-38 over the hapless Bengals. What I tell you guys, I said take the 3.5 on Pittsburgh. Cincinnati has really, they find a way to lose games this year. They're much better than their record of 3-8 now. But when it comes down to the end of the game, they're just not there. Chargers defeating the Atlanta Falcons 17-13. Texans over the Jaguars 23-20. Vikings defeating the Cardinals by a point, 23-22. Commanders just thumping the Titans 42-19. But the Vikings beating the Cardinals by a point, and the Seahawks defeating the New York Jets 26-21. Brian, Adam, all our Seahawks fans in here, what does that mean? We just took over the division, baby. Seattle Seahawks lead the NFC West by a game. And we could lead San Francisco by 2 or 3 games after tonight. 49ers are playing the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Football tonight. I don't even want to repeat that. What in the hell are you talking about? What in the world is that, Brian? Yes, we leading, but let's not ignore that comment. What in the hell is a cummer shell? I'm a little afraid to ask, but I think there's a few people in the chat that might die of curiosity if I didn't. Joe Burrow also with 3 touchdowns for Cincinnati today. 28 for 38 for him. 29 for 38 for Russell. But the Steelers did it better. Yo, Guam, live from the casino.
Yeah. Let me hit you like this. Let me hit you with the act right. Let me hit you like I'm only half white. And the other half black. From my waist down. She gonna learn now. She gonna turn down. See, this bartender like me because I'm flashy. I'm whipping all this cash in and out my wallet. See, but it goes back into chips. And then I usually take chips home with me so I can play when I come back.
So a white guy walking around with a black dick is what you're saying? Is that is that considered transracial?
I got this story to tell. At the probation officer, this dude right in front of me got busted, right? And everybody's laughing because he got a black whizdo. He got a black dildo that pisses up from somebody you get it to.
He had the Wizinator, huh?
With a bald head, and he had a black dick, and he just tore on himself. Because you're supposed to whip it out like it's your dick, and you squeeze it, and the pee comes out, and it's supposed to be clean, but all the bitches he fucking with can't pee clean, you know what I mean? Because I stopped it in before he hit them, because I got to get that green. So they pee dirty, so he tore on himself twice. He got dirty pee from a dirty bitch that didn't tell on me. She didn't snitch. She just take it all. She gargle it down. She choking on it like it's go to town.
So let's get the story straight here, though. So this guy snuck in a Wizinator
you getting
with somebody else's dirty pee.
Hey, I hope you're getting paid because you give me too many commercials on your channel every 2 minutes. I'm getting hit with it. I can't even listen to the game. I can't even listen to your show because it's throwing me up there telling me about buying gold. Fuck buying gold. Fuck buy Bitcoin. That's digital gold. And you ain't got to mine it. You know why you ain't got to mine it? Because I'm mining it for you. Me and my partners all bought Bitcoin mining machines way back when. They was like $5,000 because of...
Oh, I remember they were going crazy. Yeah, I had some friends that were mining.
Bitcoin miners. Now we making Bitcoin every day, see?
Well,
I done lost over maybe 20K already trading Bitcoin. Now I'm mining it, and I'm just saving it. I'm going to save it up.
Nice,
I'm going to run it up. I'm going to run this bag up till it gets to the top.
It's almost 100,000. Almost 100,000 a coin right now.
But I'm telling you, you better hold that one till next Christmas because it's going to be way more than that. It's going to give you a double up.
I'll hold some. I'm not going to sell it all. I'm not going to sell it all, but I don't want to be left holding the bag either. So I'll take a little off the table.
Right before next Thanksgiving. And I'm telling you, look, I'm giving you the cheat code right here. Go to TradingView and look at it on a yearly basis or a monthly basis, and you can see that crypto cycles every 4 years, and I've been tracking it, but I ball out. When I put my trade in, I'm not trading with no stop limit. Fuck that shit. I'm going to hit the roof, and I'm going to take off to the moon, or I'm going to fuck it all off and give the farm up.
Well, that's a little different strategy than me. I always have a stop limit on.
Because all I got left in this world is my word and my balls, and I don't break them for nobody. Yeah, and this bartender, she like bending over every time I'm here.
I was going to say, I heard you were breaking the balls of one of those guys where you stay at, though.
Yeah.
He said you were breaking his balls.
Yeah, because the motherfucker's trying to break my balls. And I said, nigga, you ain't even with it.
Oh,
man.
let's watch it with the N-word there, Ninja.
Ninja, yeah, you ain't even with it, man. He ain't even with it. He want to take me to the limit and push my button and get me all mad and heated, right? And then you don't want to do nothing. When we get it up, and I'm telling him I'm about to slap the shit out of him, go ahead and say something now or touch me. He ain't
Why
trying
it
to do
says
nothing when it,
cycles never
when it's
line up
time to get it in,
perfectly.
he just like all these other niggas on the street, he just tucking his tail.
Oh. All right. Hey, thanks, Brian.
All right.
Thanks for calling in. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's watch the N words, guys, in the future. I am sure YouTube does not like that word. They have not told me. I don't think they need to. Cycles never line up perfectly. Why it says diamond hands go on right until the wheels, the transmission, and the undercarriage fall off. Yeah, I'm just looking to make that money. Ziggy says I got one of them. What do you got? One of them? You got a Bitcoin or you got a black Wizinator? There was a lot going on there, Ziggy. I didn't see exactly when the I got one of them came in. All right, guys. If you're looking to buy some crypto and you want to buy it on zero commission, you want to trade stocks on every major market out there, and you want to get a free stock just for not doing a damn thing. You don't even have to get up off your ass. You can do this on your phone or your computer. Just join Robinhood. They're going to give you a free stock value between $5 and $200. They're going to give me a free stock every single time somebody does that. Thank you to the people in the past that have joined Robinhood, because you guys have gotten me a lot of stock in the past. Pretty good amount. Oh, just a reg Wizinator. You have a Wizinator, though. That's hilarious. No, I had never heard of that. That was a great story, though, there, Guam, because for this guy had a Wizinator. He thought, oh, I'm going to pass this test. And some lady gave him dirty pee to put in his Wizinator. That's just too much. That's just freaking hilarious. And the wrong color of Wizinator on top of it. You imagine sitting there trying to tell that probation officer that you're a white dude with a black dick. Let me call you back, Wyatt. By the time that came through, I couldn't even answer it. I'm not sure why. What's up, Wyatt?
Good day, sir. Man, I'm watching I'm not watching. I thought I was going to watch the Tampa Buccaneers game, right?
Yeah.
I ended up putting in 3 players that I had that play for the Buccaneers. And then not only is it not on TV, which makes sense, they're losing to Carolina. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that
is Carolina not bad anymore or something? What's going on?
I thought they were pretty horrible.
Oh my God, dude. Brutal.
I was pretty sure they were pretty horrible. Let me click on them real quick. There's our Panthers. There we go.
Because the Buccaneers
3-8.
Have barely been losing the games to top teams. So
yeah, Panthers are 3-8.
Well, they must be 4-8.
No, I think they were 2-8, and they're 3-8.
Oh, they're rolling now.
Yeah, got that third win.
How did the Seahawks game go?
Seahawks won. That's about all I can say about that.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it was a sloppy game. It was a lot of fumbles, interceptions, dumbass penalties. You seen Aaron Rodgers kind of, be himself for about 15 minutes of the game.
Shit, I should have watched it. That's my kind of game right there.
Oh yeah, it was a fun game. Unlike this one, 2 points apart.
Yeah, for sure. So did they miss an extra point, or how did they end up with 9?
Who?
I know they're at 12 now, but How did they end up, or whatever?
Oh, the Ravens, yeah, they missed an extra point.
Okay.
And then the damn Seahawks got an extra point blocked today. I don't know what's going on with extra points this year, but it's downright suspicious, if you ask me.
Well, it's extra weird when you think about it's been like the best year ever for field goal percentages and long field goals and stuff.
Yeah, that is true. So, yeah, maybe everybody's just practicing too long and then they shank the short ones. I don't know.
Very strange.
Doesn't really make sense to me, though. Yeah.
So who's going to win this game?
All right. Shit, I don't know. I mean, Eagles are a better second half team, so I'd probably favor them.
They've, I mean, I was kind of joking earlier, but they've been significantly worse when they haven't had their receivers, which makes sense, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, Hill, number 43, he just dropped that one. Lamar Jackson put it right on his hands.
But without Devonta Smith, they just haven't been the same. And obviously when they didn't have A.J. Brown either, it was brutal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, now they got Brown back. Smith's still not back, though.
Well, he was for a game and then left and then is back for a game and then is missing time. So, I don't know. He's on my team, so what can I say?
I thought I'd seen that. I'll just bet whatever like players you have on your fantasy team, I'll just bet on the other team. I'm just assuming that all their players are going to get hurt.
They're all in the freaking hospital. It's absurd. And it's consistent, which is even crazier. It consistently is happening.
Like an emergency room fantasy football team.
Literally.
Oh, 3rd and 8 here for the Ravens. Talk about inconsistent, too. I feel like the Ravens, from play to play, are the best or worst offensive team in the league.
Yeah, I was surprised when you told me that they were, like, by far and away the best offensive team, because from what I've seen, it's been hit and miss.
Inside the red zone, they're like 76% of the time they score a touchdown.
Wow.
Yeah, and Andrews with a big catch there, number 89. That's a first down for 16 yards.
What's your clock at?
Let me see here. It should come up here in a minute. 11:50, 11:49, 48, 47.
How are you so far behind? I don't understand.
I have no idea how I'm behind. I'm on the Paramount Plus app too.
I'm at 11.
Maybe I accidentally paused it or something. No, it's live.
All right, where are you at right now?
I just read 11, 38, 37, 36, 35.
Okay, hold up.
Are you watching on CBS?
CTV, Canada one, Canadian one.
Oh, okay. It's funny, the streaming sites seem to be behind the network TV, except for Amazon Prime. When I'm on Amazon Prime, I'm like a minute ahead of everyone.
How does that make any sense?
I have no idea. Apparently they've got streaming figured out and nobody else does. They need to teach Netflix how to live stream.
What do you mean? I don't have a problem seeing Mike Tyson's ass everywhere.
I mean, all the outages, all the people saying that their stream froze for half of the event.
Yeah.
That worked out great on the West Coast, though. Remember that? It was like freezing during the prelim fights that nobody cared about. And then it was good for us, and it froze during the Cohen main event for the East Coast.
Yeah, I had no problems at all.
Yeah. I want to switch this over to the quarter here.
What you drinking?
Some PBR beer.
Alrighty.
Some old man beer.
Old man beer. Why do you call it old man beer?
Oh, I don't know. I just assume it's like most people that drink PBR are probably over 35.
I just assume that all your guys' beer is weak as fuck because it's like, what, 4% or something?
I mean, it depends. I think this is like 5.5. Is it stronger in Canada?
Yeah. That's like been a main thing for a long, long time. Is Canadian beer is stronger than American beer. People go across the border to get it.
Oh, wow. No, 4.7. Yeah, you're right. I just looked at it's 4.7. Huh.
Need to add some vodka to that or something.
No, because you can just drink more beers. You can like control your buzz better with lower alcohol beer.
Yeah, but you're gonna be pissing every 15 minutes.
This is true, but when you're at work, you got to go with when you're at work, you got to go with the low alcohol beer.
Are you at work? Are you calling this work now?
Well, no, I'm not at work, but when I don't want to accidentally bring a high alcohol beer to work and be drunk at work. You just got to have that little buzz.
Yeah, I got to bring that old man beer.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody even cares. Nobody cares. If you're like an old man, you smell a little bit like alcohol, but you're not stumbling. Nobody really gives a shit.
It's normal.
Yeah, exactly.
So with the UFC event coming up, why are you so confident in Pantoja? And also, why is this guy getting a title shot?
I think the answer to your first question is the second question.
Okay, there's nobody to fight him.
Well, yeah, I guess, but I'd have to look. I mean, Kaya Sakura, he's 21-4. I'm bringing him up on SureDog right now. I mean, I might have to watch a few of his fights, I guess, again to.
Yeah, he's what, 38 or something?
Yeah, he's one of those guys, and he's got a lot of miles on him. Kyoji Horiguchi knocked out Asakura in the first round in like 4 minutes. So I really don't think Pantoja's going to have that hard a time.
What did you say? Horiguchi knocked him out?
Yeah.
And really good, though.
Horiguchi's got a lot of power, yeah. 248, actually, at Ryzen 26. Horiguchi is very good, but I would take Pantoja over Horiguchi.
I think it depends on what stage of their career we're talking. I think Horiguchi in his prime was pretty special.
Yeah, it was pretty good, you're right. Manel Kopp also knocked out Asakura.
Well, now, the thing that nobody seems to be talking about, and I don't know much of anything about the guy, but Asakura fights only at 135, right? And this is at 125, and Asakura already looks incredibly skinny at 35.
Ooh. Yeah, I hadn't even thought of that, but like the more I talk to you, the more confident I am in my pick of Pantoja.
But it's just, it seems like another one of these Manel Cat bullshit situations where you got a 135er who clearly cuts weight to make 35, and then it's like, hey, you want to be in the UFC? Yeah, cut an extra 10 pounds, and then their career falls apart.
So, we want to talk conspiracy here. I'm not saying I believe this or that I don't.
Classic you.
But I mean, with
you want to talk conspiracy theory? I think that happens like every
Ryzen's kind of the new Pride now. So what better way of discrediting Ryzen for the UFC than for Dana to like sign their fighters and make them fight out of their weight class? So he's like, hey, these Ryzen fighters ain't shit.
I hate Dana White. Jesus. I'm so frustrated with Dana White at this point that I feel like you know what should happen? People
What's that?
Hate me, especially on this channel, for saying something so crazy. I think that Logan Paul and KSI, the guys who did Prime Hydration, I think they should buy the UFC because they're billionaires now, from what I hear. So buy the UFC, turn it into a shit show. Everybody loses interest and just hates them so much they stop watching. And then we start promoting the smaller organizations. I'd be happy with that. Fuck Dana White. I'm tired of this shit.
I like it. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I used to defend Dana White a lot more because I was like, well, he's a complicated guy. Like, you get the good with the bad. It seems like mostly bad anymore.
What's the good? Give me some good right now.
I thought better of Dana White after he slapped his wife than I do right now.
Because it's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, like it seems like he's
apart.
done like nothing good for the UFC in like the last couple of years, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I mean, when we praise him about stuff that he's done in the past, it's been about making the biggest fights and entertaining the fans, even when things are unfair, which you already know pissed me off. Because I don't like people get screwed over and over again. And it's supposed to be a sport to begin with. So, like, what's the point of going into this sport and trying to win if winning doesn't even matter in the first place? Like, that seems insane.
Oh,
but now he can't even do what he's best at, which is putting together entertaining fights. Like, I've completely lost interest in the UFC outside of the big pay-per-views, at least as of late.
yeah.
And what is he putting on the big pay-per-views? We got freaking Cyril Gane versus Alexander Volkov as one of the main fights on the next pay-per-view. First off, we've already seen that, and it wasn't competitive. Secondly, Cyril Gane is just in movies, and it seems like he's doing some ecstasy based on the video.
So maybe the fight's different. Didn't Gane win the first time?
Yeah, but Volkov's older than him, and the whole problem was he was way too slow. So what's he going to do, grapple? Yeah, Volkov's going to grapple the shit out of Gane. I can't see that.
Probably not, yeah. Jalen Hurts with the ball barely gets back to line of scrimmage there. 9:45 left in the third. Hey, maybe that's one to add to a parlay. I don't remember the last time I thought it might be a good idea to parlay fights on a UFC card. But
okay, hold on.
Dude, I'm parlaying fights on a UFC card this next week.
What do you think the odds are for the Cyril Gane Volkov fight?
Last I seen, I thought Volkov was like plus 260 or something like that.
Yeah, so Cyril Gane is minus 360. That's crazy. I mean, okay. I kind of get it, but...
Well, yeah, and he easily won the last one. Like you said, Volkov is... I mean, who do you think's going to win the fight?
Yeah. No, I agree, but it is what we just said, right? One guy's like this movie star who doesn't really seem to care about fighting.
Yeah.
Cyril Gane is like, I'm good at fighting, so let me do that so that I can make money and give myself other opportunities. That definitely seems like his...
I know neither one of us are usually a big fan of parlays.
Yeah, I was going to say, so I'm definitely not going to agree with it, but go ahead.
All right, why did I not get in this? Okay.
Anybody worried about the actual football game? It's just been punting so far, so...
Yeah, I haven't really called anything. Eagles punting again on 4th and 11.
Oh, shit. Well, you might want to call this.
Oh, the fumble. And it looks like Baltimore has it.
I think so. I'm not sure yet, but I think so.
Looks like Wallace is laying on it. 8:16 left in the third here. They're getting to the bottom of the pile.
With the Ravens, Wallace was able to get back.
All right, so it was Wallace. So stays with the Ravens there. Maybe they lost a few yards from it, but.
Did you see what Brian said when we were talking about Cyril Gane becoming a movie star? He said Cyril Gane going viral like some VD.
That's pretty good. You got to get the Guaminator on just the right amount of alcohol and drugs. That's a difficult thing to do.
If you scroll through the chat, it's like 95% in. Okay, what's this parlay?
Okay, I want to bring it up here. The DraftKings site was taking a second to load, so... And I haven't placed this yet. I'm not 100% sold, but like this is kind of... I'm about 90% there, I think. So Chase Hooper, big favorite, obviously, minus 1,050. You know I wanted to bet on that one forever.
What? He's minus what? 1,050?
That's why he's in a parlay. Yeah.
Dude, okay, I already have a problem with this. There's no point at 1,050.
Then you parlay him with Bryce Mitchell, who's a minus 675. That gets you to minus 400.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear your skepticism here.
Well, I don't have as big of a problem with that, but the Chase Hooper at over minus 1,000 is kind of outrageous.
That is a bit wild, yeah. Then I got Pantoja at minus 270.
Okay.
Brings us to minus 139.
You're still not even in the fucking positive here, man. You got 3 guys on this thing.
Yeah, but what are the chances of any of them losing? I don't think very good.
Okay, keep going. Is there more?
Then I'm going to go with Cyril Gane to defeat. Shit, that still only gets us to plus 123. And then I'm going to get crazy and pick just a slight favorite. I'm going to take Nate Landwehr to get us to plus 280 on 5 picks.
Who's Landwehr fighting?
Duho Choi.
Jesus Christ, man.
I think
This is rougher than I thought.
I think Duho Choi is just bad enough to lose to Nate Landwehr.
So you think it's a close fight, but he'll do just enough, and you want to add this to your 15-man parlay?
Oh, it's only 5 picks, but I think Landwehr probably knocks him out. Either finishes him in the third or wins every. I think Duho Choi's just. I don't know that he's going to win a round. Like, it's going to be one of those fights where it's like, wow, that was a really good fight, but I'm not doubting who won.
Right. Yeah, I would. I mean, I'm pretty cautious with Pantoja because Pantoja's pretty chinny at this point in his career, and obviously he's really aggressive.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a recipe for disaster. Obviously, it hasn't been a problem yet, but we got this random no-name guy. So who knows? He might be absolutely gigantic for the weight class, too, given he has to somehow cut the weight.
Yeah.
Or maybe he misses weight by 8 pounds and just comes in and beats the living shit out of him. That'd be funny.
Well, yeah, that's one of those things, like, I'm betting. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. When somebody misses a weight, I almost feel like it should cancel the bet.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think it should cancel the fight 100% of the time. But again,
Well, yeah.
Kind of
Lamar Jackson running for a first down here. This is not the high-scoring game that we thought it was going to be.
Ziggy says you would drop Chase off the parlay to get better odds. I mean, you won't get better odds, but if you want to replace him with a better or a less outrageous favorite, obviously.
Yeah, let's try that. Everybody can see us. Let's take Chase off. Who would you pick, Ziggy?
Right now? I see.
Yeah, I got it on the screen here. I'll tell you who I would throw in here, and I know you're going to disagree with it, but I would throw in Eric Anders.
You're a fucking idiot, man. What are you talking about?
Takes you to plus 536. Do you really think they're going to give Weidman another eye poke knockout? Yes, you probably do.
Okay. If you watch the Kansas City Chiefs and you think, hey, the reffing seems really one-sided, and then you see it again, happens twice, and it's not like, oh, it seems like a little one-sided. It's like blatant. It's like they should have lost by 3 touchdowns and they won by 2 points, and you don't understand how this has happened twice. Are you just like, this is a great time to bet the next team to face the Kansas City Chiefs? Does that sound smart to you, Mike? Because that's literally exactly what you're doing. Not to mention, after the Chiefs win these like outrageous games, they're not even a favorite. Because if you look at Eric Anders, he's even money or minus 115 or something?
Minus 120, yeah.
Dude, what are you doing?
Well, let's take him off there. You get back to plus 247. Who would you put on there?
Well, I wouldn't do a million-man parlay all on one event. You know that.
Well, it's only 5 picks.
Okay, well, maybe make it 4.
Well, 4, it's plus 247. You're right. Oh, what a hurdle there from Lamar Jackson. I don't know if he got the first down or not, but nope, he's going to be a yard short. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Lamar Jackson tried to hurdle somebody. I think he actually cost him. He actually cost himself the first. Oh, he kicked that dude in the face. Do you see that? Dude, what a jump kick.
That was sick.
Holy shit. That is a UFC highlight right there.
Dude,
oh
that's
my.
exactly what Chris Weidman's going to do to Eric.
Dude, what a fucking jump kick. Lamar Jackson needs to enter the UFC right now. Sign that man.
That was exactly like, do you remember when Antonio Brown did that on the kick return?
Yeah. Dude, can you imagine he hits a guy like that running full force, no helmet or anything? Dude, that's
with a cleat on.
That's concussion city.
Well, you don't want to add Anthony Smith or Dominic Reyes to your parlay? That seems like a great fight to bet on.
I wouldn't touch that fight with a 10-foot pole. I have no idea what's going to happen there, but I'm certainly not betting Reyes at minus 340, and I'm certainly not betting Anthony Smith against anyone.
Fair enough. What about, like, I just know that you're fairly big on this guy. What about Aljamain Sterling? He's plus 235 some places. On the site that I use, it's plus 235 against Evloev.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It's hard. It's just very hard to bet against Evloev. That guy, like, he might be the best guy in the division. It's hard to say. Like, of course, Aljo might be as well. It's just, I'm just not real confident on that fight.
That's such a crazy statement to me, but okay. You think he might be better than Tapuria? Like, bruh.
No, I didn't say I thought he might be better than Tapuria. Oh, well.
You said he's the best in the division, potentially.
No, I said he might be. Well, you put everybody together. He hasn't lost yet. It's kind of hard to say how good he is.
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably get back to the football game. That's why people are actually here. So.
All right. I think they're all here to listen to us talk about UFC, but...
Well, we've saw the viewership go down, but all right.
No, I'm just... Ziggy says, I usually wait until after weigh-in to bet. I would take Weidman.
There you go.
All right.
Smart man. Take the guy that the UFC's on his side.
All right, Derrick Henry for about 6 yards there.
So what are our thoughts here on Derrick Henry? Because, you know, I sent you the video about this. People think that he's bigger than he says he is. And he looks humongous. So, I mean, I'm not doubting it. Do you think he's over? Like, he's listed at 247.
Yeah, he looks bigger. Some people were saying, like, oh, he says he's smaller because the NFL wouldn't let him play running back if he was that big.
Video. I think they were half joking. They were saying he's 280.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, there's no way that the NFL would care if a guy was 280. They're not going to be like, oh, no, you can't be a running back anymore.
Dude, it was Gronkowski. You can't take him seriously.
Oh, Gronkowski's hilarious, though. So there's a first down. Was there a fumble here, though? Yep.
I don't think so. Was there?
Baltimore recovered it for a first down, though. Yeah.
I didn't see him fumble.
Ronnie Stanley is the one who bounced on it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Let's see where it... Oh, yeah, comes out right there.
He sees it. I think Lamar knew he did the wrong thing by not giving it, and then he's like, okay, and then he does his Lamar thing.
He might have been rolled down even if it was recovered. Oh, no, he wouldn't have. Never mind. Not where it came out. That was definitely a fumble. Oh.
So, Ziggy, can you elaborate? Would you take Weidman solely because of the eye pokes that don't get called? Because, I mean, that is 100% my reasoning.
Yeah, I'm curious about that, too. Wow, Lamar Jackson, dude, throws into triple fucking coverage right on the hands of a receiver, and he can't bring it in. That's... If I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm punching Al Gore in the face right now. Like,
what are you talking? Wait, what?
Look at this play. Throws it in triple coverage. I mean, yeah, there's good... they are jarring him around some there, but you can't thread it any better than that. Oh, he got hit from behind there, too, and I'm watching this. Okay. I guess it would have been an incredible catch, but I don't know. I'm pretty frustrated if I'm Lamar Jackson and I thread the ball that well and don't get the reception.
Guam says, tell her bite I'm from Guam. Oh, but I'm from Guam. Okay, I thought he was trying to get people to bite him now.
Oh, pardon my stutter. Who stutters when they're typing? You are the only man that I have seen that has a stutter on the keyboard, Brian, and you're 100% right. You have a stutter on the keyboard. And Robert after about 30 beers. But
where is he?
Oh, Robert, he was in there earlier.
Yeah, I saw him for a moment, but it's an Eagles game.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Probably actually watching the game. Ziggy
True.
says, I think Anders is a coin flip in any fight, and he just had that food poisoning. So I'm thinking maybe his body won't like 2 weight cuts that close. I'm calling bullshit on the food poisoning and the whole thing. I meant to get your opinion. No, I meant to get your opinion on that. I don't know how much attention you were paying to that whole thing. So supposedly he gets food poisoning, like right before the weigh-ins. Who's eating out before their weigh-ins? Nobody is eating out before their weigh-ins. That doesn't make sense to me.
I bet Guam's eating that ass before the weigh-ins.
Oh, and that's out of bounds. I thought this was almost a touchdown. Look at this from Aguilar again.
He dropped it, though.
One, and he didn't have 2 feet in bounds either. Yeah, drops it right there. Why don't you throw to somebody else, Jackson? This guy keeps dropping the ball.
What are your thoughts on that? Like, I know they've changed it over the years, but in the NFL now, it's like you have to have, like, full control of the ball for, like, 4 steps for them to even count as a catch. I think that's a bit much.
I like the way college does it. 1 foot in and, like, I don't know exactly what they're... Oh, that's a missed field goal from 53.
From Tucker. He's getting old.
Yep. Damn, that would have given the Ravens a lead, too.
Man, I don't know how kickers do it. Like, I understand the distance and all that. That's not the difficult part to me. They have, like, less than a quarter of a second from the time the guy catches the ball and puts it on the ground to the time he has to kick it. Like, you have no time to, like, watch the ball and follow through. The ball, like, appears and you instantly have to kick it.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. Uh-oh, now the Guaminator's talking about he's part of the Crip gang.
I'm a real Crip. Oh, but yeah, to be a kicker in the NFL, that's got to be pretty difficult.
I can't imagine. But you know what I mean? Like, if the ball was set ahead of time, that's 1,000 times easier. But when you don't even get to see it, and it's going to be on an angle, and you don't know if the guy's going to get the ball down properly, and you have to kick it immediately, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you almost have to be on your wind-up for the kick before it's even placed down.
Yeah, college seems to be different. Like, I don't know... I can't really tell exactly what they do differently, but they almost never miss extra points. When you're talking about your top 25 team, I realize there's a lot of shitty college teams out there. But you don't see top 25 college teams missing extra points.
Right. Okay, sorry, what were you saying about Andrews?
Oh, you mean Anders?
Yeah.
Eric Anders, I'm saying that I don't think it was the food poisoning. I think that he probably had a horrible weight cut and couldn't make the walk, and the UFC didn't want the embarrassment of somebody else like passing out at the freaking weigh-in, so they rescheduled the fight. Obviously speculation, but I just don't see a guy that's, this is a guy that doesn't usually eat. He's not a small middleweight. So
this is a guy who doesn't usually eat. That's a crazy.
Well, no. Why are you eating out right before the weigh-in? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, was it not a few days before the weigh-in?
Not when they announced it, and I mean, unless he got it earlier and was powering through it, I guess.
Well, I would think that'd be more likely. He got food poisoning a few days out, and he was still trying to cut weight, but it was brutal because of the food poisoning.
Yeah.
You could also say that helped you cut weight. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I mean maybe I'm stretching there. It just kind of hit me as kind of strange with the timing, but
you know what hits me as kind of strange? The fact that his opponent just keeps getting away with eye pokes. I think that's pretty strange.
It is. Ziggy says McKee ate at the same place and also got sick, but he powered through it. McKee. Who's McKee?
Probably McGee. The crusher.
Court McGee?
Court McGee, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, that guy looks like he could eat meth before his match and be okay.
Yeah, but
like that dude's been through some shit.
For sure, but didn't you say Eric Anders has been on drugs like every fight?
Yeah, and this was his first time clean, so maybe his body was not responding well to that too. He could have been having drug withdrawals too, I guess.
Yeah, but he said his 1 year anniversary of being sober. So he's been having.
Oh, that's right. You're right. It's a year. So never mind. Yeah, he was sober for a year.
I think he just saw all those eye pokes and was like, "Fuck this shit." And then they're like, "But you need the money, man." He's like, "Well, fine." They finally convinced him. I think he was getting scared. I'd be scared.
What's up, Torrin and Phil? Jumping in the chat. What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday.
What's up, kiddos? How old are you, Torrin? Can you even say that?
I think he's younger than both of my children. No.
What?
No, he's not. He's a few years older. But
Or in the 12-year-old calling everybody kiddos, and everybody in here is like 65 years old.
And that one batted down for Philadelphia. Wow, I would not have guessed the score was going to be 14-12 after 3 quarters between these two teams.
You see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are just getting their ass kicked even worse now. This is outrageous.
Are they? No, I didn't.
I have a problem with this.
Oh, jeez. Torrance says I'm 29. Okay.
Points. Baker Mayfield has 2 points right now.
Oh, man.
What a legend.
Wow, that's horrible. Well, doesn't he always have, like, either has 2 or 50, right? It's like no in between.
Well, it's usually -2. But
oh, inside the 5-yard line again. That's the second punt down inside the 5-yard line for this game.
Well, they're doing something well.
Yeah.
It's not the most fun thing to do well, but you know.
No. Like I said, it's not a glorious play, but it's definitely effective. You do not want to be snapping the ball in the end zone.
No doubt.
Brian says John Jones is a crack dough. Okay. Oh, he's on crack though. Yeah, he's definitely on something, man. What do you mean? John Jones says he cleaned up his life. Don't you believe him? I think he's...
I absolutely do. Me
yeah.
and Rob 100% believe so.
I think he's completely sober. I don't think he's like in trouble with the law at all. I think he doesn't beat his wife, opens the doors for her on Sundays, and kisses his kids before they go to bed.
Brian randomly said, Dana acts like he's black. And John Jones acts like he's white, he now said.
You might be onto something there, Brian. You're not completely wrong there.
I don't think John Jones acts like he's white.
But he talks, but I got to be careful here. I was going to say, when he's doing some of these interviews and stuff, though, he talks like that pretentious white guy.
He sounds like he's Jeffrey Epstein.
When he's doing the whole praise Jesus and about how everybody's, he's so much better than everyone because he's so fucking humble.
Oh, are you looking at the chat, man? I dislike Dana. Dana is a genie.
Towards this, how many times has John said that and still did the same thing? I do it all the time. The guy's a complete sociopath.
He's so great. I love in the last post-fight interview, they keep asking, like, so who do you want to fight next? What do you think's next for you? Are you going to retire? I'd like to thank Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, dude, come on, bro.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Torrance says Jones isn't humble whatsoever. No, that's what I'm talking about is the humble brag, though. He will brag about how fucking humble he is.
Well, I don't think it's a coincidence that when they asked who do you think's your next opponent, what would be a good fight, he said Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think he thinks he's that level.
Pretty much. Oh, man.
That was a great third quarter. Hey, absolutely nothing happened.
Yeah, between two of the best offenses in the league, maybe the two best quarterbacks and running backs in this game, and it's 14-12.
I wonder if this Saints game's still 3-0.
Derrick Henry gets about 3 yards there. Let me see. I got all the games up here.
I need Derrick Henry to suck. I kind of have to win every game moving forward in fantasy just to make the playoffs. So.
Oh, Saints and Rams is 21-14.
What the? We should be watching that.
Rams 21, Saints 14. 4:36 left in the game. Yeah. Panthers still beating the Buccaneers 16-10.
Oh, God, don't say that.
13 minutes left.
Oh, my God.
And there's Derrick Henry with another run here. So, crucial third down coming up. Looks like 3rd and 2. I'm saying that's just the problem. Like, when the other team downs it inside the 5-yard line, your options are so limited. You almost have to run the ball. And they know you're going to run the ball.
I personally hate that when they do the kickoffs, they default to the 30-yard line. I think that's dumb. I like when it was back in the 20.
Yeah, I agree. 30's too far.
You're like almost there.
Well, yeah, and why are you going to try to return the kick, hoping you can make it to the 30?
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my God, they still.
Lamar Jackson fakes it to Derrick Henry. What the fuck was that? Oh, and he gets it to him in the first down.
Derrick Henry needs to calm down.
And there's a flag. That was the most complicated 2-yard play.
That was like Michael Jordan doing 3 pump fakes while flying through the air.
Right?
Makes the guy miss and just somehow shovels it out there. And then Henry
Come on,
does the
Derrick
rest,
Henry, you need to
but
calm down, bro.
if there was no
We can't be having you make your 50-point week again.
Yeah.
tournament football game in a lot of ways.
Let's see what the flag is here. Baltimore is the most penalized team, too. Oh?
It's against Philadelphia?
Yeah, it was on Philadelphia, so it'll stand. That 3-yard freaking all-star play here. Fakes the handoff, breaks 1-2 tackles, almost fucking throws an interception. All to get 3 yards.
He gave it to a 280-pound giant, though, so
Yeah.
it's always going to work.
Yeah. Okay, we got to get to Derrick Henry. He's going to be signing autographs, and when when he's waiting for you to pull out what's going to be signed, you just put a fucking scale right in front of him and be like, step on this, sir. Because he might respect it so much, he might get on the scale.
You never know.
Or he might break it on your face.
Don't say that.
Oh, man, Lamar Jackson with a hell of a throw there to Andrews, number 89, first down.
What do you do if he gets on the scale and he's like 305?
Taking a picture?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, Mayfield, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, just 136 yards. What the hell happened to him?
I don't know, but he's starting. He's better wake up here.
Right?
We're running out of time, though.
All right.
Throw that back into double coverage.
Jackson back. Yeah, he's going to throw it way up.
What is he doing?
Incomplete. He's been throwing into double and triple coverage all day.
Consistently.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Well, they're the best offense in the league. This is
What?
they do.
What language are you speaking right now? Commercial ain.
I don't think he's sober anymore.
No, I don't think so. Says, I'm so high up in the hospital, gave the nurse high by contact. Oh, jeez.
I thought he's in the casino. What the fuck's going on? Was he daydreaming about the casino?
I think maybe he was in the casino and now he's at the hospital.
Oh, shit. Too much ass, huh?
Oh, that one. Oh, was that a reception? Did you see Likely running out of bounds to catch that ball? Jesus.
Hold on, I've got to wait for the replay on that. Oh, yeah, he's way out of bounds.
Holy shit. Yeah, he's way out of bounds, but just the fact that he brought that in is still pretty damn impressive.
Okay, but, and he's limping. Dude, this is not looking good. These guys are like all...
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's banged up.
Consistently throwing into double, if not triple coverage. And then on third down, every single time, they get bailed out by Derrick Henry through some madness.
I'm surprised he hasn't injured more of his receivers.
Oh, they don't even have Derrick Henry in, do they? Doesn't look like it.
I don't see him. What happened to him?
Oh my God. Oh my God, Mike. They're smashing this boy.
Little pitch play. God. Jesus.
Oh my God.
What was that about? It's like, I know you got the game, but I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to throw you 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
He smashed him into another guy. He picks him up and throws him into another defender.
Okay, I got to watch this again. There's the pass. Yeah, Jesus. That dude hits him.
Okay, so now I just looked the entire chat, and because I can see about 14 messages.
Oh, from Ryan.
With one message from Torrin.
Oh, and there's the punt. And how do you get a flag? There's nobody even near the fucking ball.
The Ravens the most penalized
The Ravens, like, these guys can get penalties literally on anything.
You see Flowers complaining here?
Oh, yeah.
He didn't throw it to him because he's not in double coverage. Like, what's he expect?
Yeah, he's like, dude, you're wide open. What do you expect?
This has turned into my kind of game right here.
You know, that was kind of at the back of my mind. I didn't even want to say it. It's like, it seems like a lot of times when you're really looking forward to what should be just an excellent game or fight, it ends up being just a shit show. Maybe you just remember it more often when that happens, I guess. But
you know, I've been on this call for 44 minutes and there hasn't been a single point scored. I'm not kidding.
That was a quick
fact.
44 minutes. That was like a time warp.
That's what Guam does to you, man.
Yeah.
He's still going. He has to slow down. She's like, I'm flashy. I'm not puffy. Don't tell on me, though. What the fuck?
This is what my phone looks like at 3 o'clock in the morning. My wife's looking at the text when I was just like, she's like, dude, did one of your friends just fall asleep on their keyboard or what?
Wait, what? He's smacking cop cars like Cracker Barrel hose.
Oh, I still got this poll up here. I guess might as well just keep it till the end here. 50-50 Ravens and Eagles.
You still have the poll up from the start of the game?
I forgot about it. I forgot I'd put it up and I just seen it. And just let it ride, see if we actually get the win.
Oh, Baker Mayfield's balling now. He's at 3 points. Here we go.
Oh, man. I am also getting messages on my phone right now from Glominator as we're getting them in chat.
Guam, don't do that. Share it with the world, man. Come on.
Maybe that's why there's so many misspellings here. Dude's just like the fastest fucking typer on earth.
He copies and pastes it from phone to YouTube, and then just make sure there's a few different misspellings before he sends it.
Yeah, share those stacks, racking to the moon with the group there, Brian. Did you bring enough for everyone? All right, I'm going to close the poll now because somebody's leading. We got Ravens 53%.
I mean, they just punted again, so.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-point game, right?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of leaning toward the Eagles here. I definitely would have liked, I wish it was a real bet that I took the Eagles at 8.5 fucking points, though. And that was the same on DraftKings, too. I had noticed earlier when Baltimore was up 9-0, you could get 8.5 points on the Eagles, which, the way they are in the second half, that seems ridiculous. And Saquon Barkley for about 4 yards here on first down, bring up 2nd and 6.
Isn't it crazy how small Saquon looks on the field despite the fact that he's 235 pounds?
Dude, he's the same size as Derrick Henry. What are you talking about?
Derrick Henry's got to be 350 then.
What does Derrick Henry say he weighs? Like 230?
247.
247. Yeah.
Maybe that's kilograms. He's 600 pounds. I'm just saying, man, when you see him on the field, he's the size of the lineman.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Possibly 240. So you're telling me this guy weighs 10 pounds more than Saquon Barkley, who looks like a midget out here?
Right.
I'm just, like, it doesn't make... I know that Saquon's super heavy in his lower half, but, like,
Yeah.
is it that big of a difference?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Derrick Henry's huge.
Hey, somebody scored on my freaking team.
Yep,
Lucky
Tampa Bay
Adrian
scored. 8 penalties for Baltimore today to 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh my God, Mom's going crazy now.
She's looking angry.
She trapped me in the bathroom. Now she's going to
Jesus.
swallow me. She looks so hangry. Holy shit, Guam. I think he's been hanging out with Cyril Gahn or something.
Do we need to call 911, Brian? Are you okay?
Is it really cold there in Baltimore?
Probably this time of the year. It probably is pretty cold. It's like 35 here, so it's probably 20 degrees there. All right, 2nd and 7 for Philadelphia, leading by 2. 10 minutes left in the game.
Sacked.
Oh, yeah, they're chasing him down. Nope, throws it away.
Close.
What about the end of the half, that last Baltimore freaking possession, though? I don't know how much attention you're paying to that, but what a shit show. Like, they could have done something.
Did you see what the Bears did in their last game?
No. Did they win?
They were playing the Vikings or something, like a really good team. And
Yeah.
they were down by 2 or something like that. And they were like almost in field goal range. And they had, I think, 40 seconds on the clock. They ran the entire clock down and ran out of time. And called like one play in that time.
Oh, the clock management we've seen this year is just horrendous by several teams.
But I think it was like Caleb Williams was like looking at the coach like, hey, you're going to call timeout. And then he didn't. And then he's like, should I call timeout? He said no. And then he was just all confused as to what the hell he's supposed to do. And they literally let like 30 seconds go off the clock. And they had no time to go off the clock.
So are coaches allowed to bet against their team? That's the question.
I mean,
Saquon Barkley breaking free for a 12-yard gain. Another first down.
You see what I'm saying, though? Look at how big he looks compared to everybody else. And look how big Derrick Henry looks.
Yeah. Yeah, Saquon Barkley doesn't look like a huge dude at all.
So what's your actual guess? Give me your guess. How much do you think Derrick Henry weighs right now? Anybody in the chat can say, too. I'm sure Guam's going to say like 8,000 grams or something.
I'm going to say 285.
Really? That big, eh?
Yeah, probably 280, 285. What do you think?
I'm thinking about 260. 259, 260. So not a big difference, but...
Oh, that was a slick play from Hurts there. I didn't even realize from the camera that he hadn't handed the ball off, faked the handoff, and ran the other direction. He seems to do that consistently too. Where he'll get the line going, he'll set. Oh, Barkley breaking up to the 5 touchdown.
Damn.
Is he in or is he on the 1 yard line?
Oh, he's got to be in.
Yeah, he's in. Damn.
Everybody's saying Henry's 250, so they think he's even lighter than I think. 285 seems a little crazy, I'm not going to lie. But he does look huge.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's over 245.
Yeah, I think everybody agrees on that. Like, the only way he can be less than 255 is if he has little legs, and he's a freaking running back.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's got John Jones legs.
You never know. That's the only way it makes sense.
You imagine John Jones as a running back, though?
Oh, just eye poke everybody. Get those long fingers through the helmet. Let's go.
That's true. Right through that guard. Yeah.
Everybody better need a visor when they're playing them.
Well, yeah, speaking of the helmets and visor, remember when Ricky Williams, I don't know if you remember Ricky Williams used to wear, like, the face cage?
No, I don't remember what he used to wear. I just know them.
Oh, okay. Well, he used to wear, like, he basically looked like the Bubble Boy. It was like a whole plastic thing over his face, and I guess it was an anxiety thing. It made him feel more comfortable if he had to, like, be interviewed and things.
Did he have a visor on as well, or no?
Let me see if I can bring up a picture of... Let me see if I can find. But I've seen guys wearing quarterbacks wearing similar like gear now, protection.
What
It seems to be.
is he saying now? The king on the city, say gas, say Guam, bark in keys, 250.
Yeah. You need to find out what the right amount of alcohol and drugs are, Brian, and then you need to take that amount and you need to wait until you are sober before you take any more alcohol and drugs.
Jesus. I would say you figure out what the right amount is and then you divide it by 8.
Let's see if I... Here we go. Oh yeah, I guess it's just like a plastic shield inside of his face mask. That Ricky Williams hat here. I think I got a good picture of it here. This one actually looks really cool.
I'd imagine it looks cool. Oh, it looks like, looks like Bane or something.
All right, let me put this up here. I think everybody should wear these. Like how well can he see through that though? What's that?
It's like a big visor, just bigger than normal.
Yeah, I guess, but it looks like how could you see that thing's huge?
Well, I mean, they're like sunglasses, right?
Yeah, I guess. I know I've seen different ones, but then when I typed it in, I was getting almost just helmets when I Googled Ricky Williams helmet.
Okay, never mind. This guy's 800 pounds. Look what this man is doing. Dragging people all over the place. What the hell is going on?
Okay, I gotta look at him again and think those don't look like small legs.
No, they don't.
Minimum 270. I'm gonna say minimum 270.
Yeah, I'm sticking with 260. He must just be like 0% body fat or something.
Oh, and Lamar Jackson again throws through the fingers of a receiver.
Do you see that though? Henry was wide open on that play.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad he didn't throw it to him. Very glad. But I'm just saying, you can't really miss him. 300-pound man rolling through the middle. Like, come on.
What's up, Robert? Says she's your head doctor. I told you, Eagles always a second half team. Oh, absolutely, man. Eagles scored against King James, and Robert says I have an opinion on this topic. What topic is that? I'm not sure what topic Brian's on right here. If that's what you're talking about. Our head nurse. 3rd and 11.
What was he doing? It's like Derrick Henry just like, hey, come hit me, I'm ready.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that almost looked like a WWE play, like scripted.
Yeah, like I'm ready. I'm racing.
I mean, I know it wasn't. I'm not trying to say it was scripted, but it just, the way it played out.
Yeah, you don't want that 845-pound man to come after you.
No.
This is how Hulk Hogan does it. Every time you bring up his name, he's heavier than last time.
Yeah. Well, he slammed Andre the Giant. Wasn't Andre the Giant like 1,200 pounds?
I think 1,350.
Oh, are they going for him 4th and 8?
Holy shit.
What the fuck? Oh, they are down by 9.
Throws it to the wrong team.
Oh, Jesus. Dude, I feel like they did not have to go for it.
4th and 8 is
Oh,
crazy.
they're down by 2 scores, though.
Yeah, no, that was nuts. I agree.
6-11. You still got to punt that. Yeah, you just...
6-11, is that Derrick Henry's height?
Right. Yeah, you just don't go for it on 4th and 8 there. That was so weird. 6-11. You have enough time for 2 scores in 6-11. Like, you can score in 2 minutes. You get the ball back in 2 minutes. You still have 2 minutes. I know it's not easy, but it's definitely possible.
The Guam says Derrick Henry is 275, but also 800 pounds.
Yep. Andre the Giant was 500. He says 7'2". According to Hulk Hogan, I think he's like 800 pounds though.
He's actually said 850 before.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said 850.
Saquon Barkley, almost another first down there, 2nd and 2. Yeah, they're just gonna grind the clock out now, and maybe that's the reason they knew that it was going to be so hard to stop Saquon Barkley in the 4th quarter. Maybe they're like, hey, we'll just go for it on 4th and 8. Still doesn't make sense to me.
No, I wouldn't have done that. If it was like 4th and 4, maybe 4th and 3.
Dude, I would be laughing my ass off if you did that and we were playing Madden football. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, agreed.
And that's damn close to a first down.
Mind you, if it was Madden and it was 4th and 8, then I'm just going to run with Derrick Henry and get 50. So, all good.
That's just. I don't remember the last time I played a Madden game, but it's been a while.
I think it was 2017 for me.
Yeah.
Maybe 17 or 18.
Yeah, I think it's been longer than that to me. I've been thinking about getting back into video games, though.
Brian says he was 800 pounds. Hulk Hogan got hernias. Dude, Hulk Hogan said not that he tore, but that he broke like 19 muscles in his back. Broke them. Don't know how you do that, but he broke them all. The best is by far
Spinal.
still that he did. What are they doing here? Oh, the tush push. I'm like, are they kneeling it?
Yeah, I know. They want that 1 yard here. And Baltimore still can't stop them. Like
That was a full yard, too. That wasn't...
Yeah, they had no doubt about what was coming, and they still couldn't stop it. To be fair, Jalen Hurts might have the best quarterback sneak in the NFL.
Oh, without question, he has the best quarterback sneak in the NFL. Yeah, I don't think it's even close.
Watch this. Yeah, he just rides the wave.
It's crazy, too, because from what I hear, they did things to try to make it more difficult. Like, you can't push from behind and these different things, and he still gets it every time.
Oh, I didn't know that they changed things. Oh, they are measuring. Is it going to be short? It is.
How is he possibly short?
I think that's a bad spot.
I was going to say, it looked like he went forward at least 2 yards.
Yeah, he's so 4th and inches. about 2 inches. Do you go for it again? Do you punt it? I think up 21-12, you probably go for it.
I think so, too, because you just do the same freaking play again.
Yeah.
Right? Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, if they go for it, wouldn't you be surprised if they did any other play?
Probably.
I mean, they could do the Seahawks and just randomly throw it to a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I don't know what his percentage is in getting these, short 3rd down and 4th downs on QB sneak, but it's got to be in the 90 percentile.
I wonder if it's different this year, though, because they changed the rules. Oh, dude, he's got like 8 yards.
That'd be interesting. Yep. Oh, yeah, he moved the pile. Damn.
How can they be that dominant? If their
That's
offensive line is
crazy.
that good, why don't they just run it every play? They just smash everybody backwards like it was nothing.
Right? Dude, and guys are jumping up in the air trying to... Wow. Baltimore's defensive line looks seriously outsized, too.
But I wonder if it's just the Eagles are that strong. But if that's the case, why aren't they doing this all the time? Just
Yeah, I don't know.
the gut over and over and over and over again.
But I could pick out two guys at least on the side on the Baltimore Ravens defensive line that look pretty freaking small for linemen.
Yeah, the ends are probably a little undersized.
Yeah.
Holy jumping.
Oh, there's Bark. Damn. He's just trying to injure himself. It's like one more yard. He's just showing off now. Okay, just 5 minutes remain in fourth quarter. Yep, it's getting there. Brian says he washed up already.
Who's washed up?
I don't know. Oh, Burrow got me fucked up. Is he washed up already? Oh, Joe Burrow. I don't know.
I don't think he's washed. He's been pretty damn good this year.
I thought so. 2nd and 7 here. Just hand it off to Barkley again. Oh, they finally stop him. And I think the ball's loose.
The ball's loose? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
One brief hope for the Ravens.
Refs are pulling guys off.
Board at the bottom of the pile, but Saquon still wrestling.
They're still fighting for it.
Yeah.
His father wanted him to be a
Jump ball.
Now he's looking like a wrestler.
Let's do it.
Dude, that'd be
He's a
awesome.
little midget, but he can probably jump 40 feet in the air, so it should be interesting.
Dude, how fucking awesome would that be if you did a jump ball in the NFL, though? You have a guy from each team run out, and the ref throws the ball up as high as they can. They got to jump and tip it to their team. Dude, I want to see it.
You know that's literally what they do in rugby, right?
Is it? I don't really watch much rugby. That sounds awesome, though.
I've never watched rugby. I've just played rugby. But they throw the ball up, and then you have your guys throw you in the air, kind of like a cheerleader would,
Yeah.
to try to grab the ball. Like, they'll throw you up like 5-6 feet in the air so you can try to get above the other guy to catch it.
Oh, no, thank you. Fuck that.
Yeah, and then you know what's even crazier? Once you catch it, they can smash you.
Yeah, rugby. Yeah, I've seen like highlights and stuff. It looks like a really painful sport.
I mean, football's worse. That false sense of security with the padding, with the helmet, they hit each other way harder. Because rugby, you're never going full force into a guy in a tackle. That's just not how the game's played.
Did you lose $400, Brian? Holy shit, man. How do you lose $400?
Have you ever heard of Israel Adesanya?
Shut up.
That was more like $4,000.
I lost more than I think I told you how much I lost. Yeah.
4 houses, man. You probably lost 4 houses. Now you live in a trailer.
I lost $1,800 on one bet on him.
Yeah, but that was only one.
And then I lost pretty good on. I didn't lose near as much on the other one, but against Dreykus, I don't remember what I lost. I think it's close to $400, something like that.
Well, I think he's fighting again soon, so you have another chance to lose some money here pretty quick.
Does Izzy have a fight? I didn't think he had anything scheduled.
I think he's trying to get on the Australia card that's coming up.
Just feed him somebody. Feed him some bum.
Brock Lesnar.
So I can win some money. Well, then he's going to be like a giant favorite, and I'll bet and he'll still lose somehow. 10% alcohol, yo, and it tastes sweet, says Brian. What?
That's probably what your blood level's at right now.
Right. James says, I thought it was still third quarter, according to Mike's screen. Couldn't understand why they went for it on fourth. Oh, man. Did I not change the quarter? Sorry, man. I'm still getting used to this new system here. It's not really that much different, though. I really don't have an excuse.
Mike, who is Joey Buttafuoco?
Oh, Joey Buttafuoco. He's an actor.
Okay.
And he was also a Seattle radio host for whatever reason for like the last 15 years. He was the local radio host on one of our radio stations here. I remember Four Loco, Brian. It got banned. Dude, just put some vodka in your energy drink. Like, it's the same thing. I don't understand why people are so worried that they stopped combining alcohol and caffeine. You can do it yourself. I don't advise it. It's maybe not a good idea, but not going to say I haven't done it many times.
Are we going to have an ephedrine stream anytime soon?
I have no idea where I would even find ephedra nowadays. I can't. I was like looking in what countries it's legal in. Can't find anything.
Oh, I bet Brian's got some in his basement.
Yeah, but how old is it?
I don't know, but that's what, all the more for a big surprise, Maybe it's stronger, maybe it's weaker. You don't know?
Joey Buttafuoco was the Rapo? What? Did he rape a 16-year-old? Is that what you're saying? You're not going to get me sued, are you, Brian?
Let's not jump to conclusions here with Mr. Chris Pratt.
Right. Patent still reserve. High gravity brute, 8.1%. Says Robert. So you were saying alcohol, beer is a higher percentage in Canada. Like how high?
I don't exactly know. I mean, our beer is usually 5.5 or 6%.
Okay. I mean, we have a lot that are that too. I mean, PBR's almost kind of like a light beer.
I don't know, man. It's been a big thing for like decades, though, right? You haven't heard of this? That Canadian beer is significantly stronger? Like, it's often talked about.
No, I haven't. Huh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is the first time hearing of it.
Well, I've always heard that American beer is like 4.5%, and Canadian beer is 5.5, 6%.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't know. Yeah, your regular domestics, like a Budweiser or Coors or PBR, yeah, you're probably right. Exactly. They're under 5. Yeah. That's why I drink the IPAs. If I go out to eat and have to pay for a beer, it's got to be an IPA because 7-8%. But Saquon getting smashed there, dude. Why didn't you just do like you were doing before on all those?
They just jump and spin over top of a guy.
All those 3rd and 1s, yeah. 4th and 12. Well, Baltimore could have had a chance, or I mean, yeah. If they wouldn't have went for it on 4th and 8.
You noticed your boy Lamar is always playing with a grill in and a bunch of chains now?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but Philly should go for it here on 4th and 12 just to be assholes.
Have you also seen there's a bunch of guys in the NFL now that have 2 mouthpieces hanging on their helmet? What is that about?
I have no idea. Yeah, I did. I think I did. I only seen it once, I thought. And I was like, what the hell is that? But at least it's better than the damn binkies guys were chewing on for a while. It's like a bunch of meth addicts.
What are you talking about?
There was guys that were running around with binkies in their mouth. DK was doing it one year.
Binkies?
Like a pacifier. Like a baby pacifier.
Not like the ones that they have on their helmet that are like kind of like pacifiers. Like an actual pacifier?
Like an actual pacifier.
And was it in his mouth or was it on the helmet?
In his mouth.
Well, so he just wasn't wearing a mouth guard?
Just be sucking on a pacifier. I think it was mostly when they weren't playing, like on the sidelines and stuff. But I was beginning to wonder if some guys had some drug problems because that's like a common thing.
Well, that was blocked?
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't it?
And a flag on the play, of course, because Baltimore can't do shit without getting a flag. Oh, Higgins was way offsides. They're saying, okay.
Defense, number 2. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay.
I didn't see it. I just saw the block.
That's the only way to get back in the game. I'm like, try and time it.
Oh, yeah. He went a little early.
Yeah.
He went with the lead, yeah.
Just a little.
Good block, though.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he was so early.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand how anybody ever blocks field goals, though, unless the other team really fucks up. It seems like one of the hardest things to do in the world.
You know what I don't understand? Why don't they kickers just, like, when, especially on a short kick, why don't they just go back another, like, 5 yards? You know what I mean? Long snappers are, like, paid to do that, so why are you, like, giving them a chance to block it?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have to place it in a certain spot. All right, 24-12 Eagles. I think this one's in the bag.
My God. Guess who's losing?
Tampa Bay. Oh, man. Carolina scored with 30 seconds left.
What a bunch of bums.
Damn.
Well, maybe Baker's going to make some magic happen.
In 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I guess I need to be over. Let me see if that's on CBS. I think it is. And switch over to that game. Because this one's obviously over.
I mean, hell, maybe he can get me some points. That'd be good.
Right. Let's see. Come on.
I can probably bring it up on my computer, but then I can't see chat. I know that's annoying for people listening.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was on Paramount Plus, but the only one up is Eagles and Ravens. They should be switching the game themselves. Maybe it's not a CBS game. I'm not sure where it's playing.
All right, man. Well, maybe I'll let you go. I'll catch the end of that one.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Glenn. Later.
Thank you.
Yep.
Peace.
Kenyon says some kickers have a lower trajectory off the tee. Brian says not. Eagles game on CBS. Well, yeah, the Eagle game, we're watching it. Oh, Chef says on Fox. Okay. Let me head over to Fox here real quick. Hopefully I have enough time to get there. Fox West or Fox East? Looks like it's going to be Fox East. Okay, we'll have Buccaneers and the Panthers here in a moment then. Grand Tour on Fox. Not here, Mike. Yeah, I seen that. So, yeah, Fox East. So we'll switch teams here. Bucks and the Panthers. I remember when this used to be a huge deal in the playoffs, too. Holding Ravens offense to 12 points ain't easy. No, that's big pimping. You can hold that offense to 12 points. That's very impressive. Oh, 6 seconds left. Buccaneers and Panthers. Damn. Oh, and they're really going to take a long-ass commercial break with 6 frickin' seconds left? They are just milking it, aren't they? So Buccaneers are on the Carolina 38. That's 48. That's a 55-yard field goal if they decide to take it now. Which would send it into overtime. Wouldn't mind seeing a little overtime football. Overtime is always fun. She like me because I'm flashy. Brian, Eagles hit their potential late in season. Everyone's in trouble. And it is somewhat late in the season. I know there's 18 games now, but we're what? Week 14, 15? If I get this field goal, we're going to OT in the Bucks game. Yeah, I seen that. Man, they're taking a long-ass commercial break. They're going to get that money. Little advertisement for Bob's Burgers, who, if anybody's ever watched that, it's just the Family Guy where everybody has super long chins. What a weird show. OT, the baker is in. Baking muffins out here. Did he already hit the field goal? Is my stream that far behind?
Nice. I like her. And they stopped laughing. And you said, speaking of camels, I've got a hump that I've got to go take.
Wait, what the hell is going on here? This is actually... Why is it not even showing me the game here? You said Fox, right? I'm on Fox East, and it's freaking Bob's Burgers. And Fox West is in wrap-up game. Wow, OT, here we come. I'm East Coast, so yeah. Why is my Fox East, for some reason, is freaking Bob's Burgers? I don't have the game. All right, let me go to NFL Pass. Maybe it's on there. Fox East isn't a doubleheader in Maine. Well, it's not here either. All right, it says Ravens. Bucks win the coin toss. All right. Let's see if I can get it here. It's like blacked out here for some reason. Even when I go on the NFL Network channel, on the NFL show, it's showing fucking Bob's Burgers. I think you can only get this game in Canada. Apparently, Wyatt, you're the only one that's not blacked out from this game. Deuces on Tampa and the Panthers. From west to east coast, I'm national, baby. Games are on different channels, pending regions, and blacked out in some. Well, for some reason, I think this game is blacked out of the entire U.S. of A. Which I don't know what sense that makes. Might have to go to some international channels here. Yeah, because every NFL Network channel has either Bob's Burgers or the Eagles and Ravens. Oh, Ravens did score again. 24-19. See if they wouldn't have went for it on 4th and 8. Watching on Mess Streams, not a Canadian channel. Oh, okay. Ain't capable in over 20 years, so I'm clueless. That is strange. Me too, Kings. He says, me too. Yeah, well, but I'm on my Octastream. I can get all the channels. Pretty much, I should be getting all the channels. And it looks like it's not available on any of the Foxes in the U.S. I wonder if somebody accidentally changed it over because they thought the game was over, like a UFC 2 kind of thing. It's not on Fox Sports, right? No, Fox Sports has got rodeo on like usual. It's like the rodeo and NASCAR channels now. I got all the channels and I watch a free antenna. Good stuff. Oh, I got Commanders in Tennessee here. Well, that's a game that's already over on Fox West. But yeah, I don't understand what the Fox East thing is. It must have just been blacked out. Let me go. I'm trying to find Fox Tampa. Yep, found it. Fox Tampa. Got it. Got about 20 free channels here in the sticks. Good stuff, man. I asked my brother if he had the game. He says, no, it's in New York. New York, huh? Is that like New Woke? See the playoff picture in the hunt. Atlanta Falcons at 6-6. Hawks at 7-5. 10-2 Eagles. Those are your division leaders. All right, 23-23 here. 8 minutes left in overtime. 2nd and 6 for Carolina. Or excuse me, for Tampa. Oh, and Baker sacked. What the hell? What the hell, Mayfield? Mayfield losing me more points. Yeah, he just got sacked for freaking 12 yards. Get negative points there. Come on, Baker. Have some mercy on this poor boy's fantasy team. All right, 7:20 left in this game. 3rd and 14 for Tampa Bay. And he's going to pick up a few there. About 7 yards is not going to be enough. That's number 88, Oten. And Tampa Bay is going to have to punt on 4th and 7. And now any score wins this. Oh, McLaughlin is going to attempt a field goal. Mahomes disappointed me this week. I wish I played Stafford. It's all right. Bucky's got like 160 rushing yards. Nice. All right, Chase McLaughlin, 55-yard attempt here. And it is wide left. So 55-yard field goal attempt for Tampa misses, and Carolina will have a chance to take this game with 6:31 left in overtime. Brian, who was it? Who was who? Bro, what was that? Yeah, really going to lose to the Panthers, right? Dude, I think they're really going to lose to the Panthers. I mean, if anybody can figure out how not to score here, it might be the Carolina Panthers, but they're going to take over on their own 45-yard line. They only need, 15 yards to get within field goal range? Maybe a little more, maybe 20. All right, 6:31 left in overtime. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, and he's going to run it himself for about 5. So they come up on 2nd and 5. He might have gotten 6. That's the quarterback for Carolina, Young. We got OT for Baker to get me negative 2 points. That's my team for you. Chargers beat the Falcons. I seen that, Brian. All right, next score wins 2nd and 5 for the 3-8 Carolina Panthers. Oh, man, they run the house there. How he avoided that sack. 3rd and 5. If you're Tampa, just do that again. They just mowed over that offensive line. And there's Pinheiro warming up to kick a field goal. I think Carolina's going to need a few more yards, though. They're going to need at least 1 first down to get them within field goal range. They need 1 first down and another 8-9 yards towards another one. And there's a timeout for Carolina. They'll have 1 left. I'm not sure why they had to call a timeout here, though. Colts beat the Patriots just by 1. Wyatt says, where are you at, Brian? You should go hang out with Mike at the casino. I'm not at the casino, I promise. They won't let me stream from the casino. Green Bay versus Miami, I think. He said, oh, and the Vikings only beat Cards by 1. Yeah, that was wild. I'm glad the Cardinals lost, though. All right, 23-23, 5:54 left in overtime. 3rd and 5 here for the Carolina Panthers. And there's the snap. Young back. Finds a wide open receiver. Number 19. He tries to get fancy with it, though. I don't think he needed the one-hand catch, but he gets it. Oh, maybe he did need it, but damn. That's some big hands on that boy to pull that in. Thielen. Dude's just a monster. He palms that thing like I palm a baseball. And Carolina's going to hand it off and run it. There's a fumble. There you go, Wyatt. And Tampa Bay has recovered it. Carolina decides to run it one time and immediately fumbles it. It says, let's fucking go. Yes. Oh, shit, Tampa Bay. So when you take a plus spread, how come you can't pick which team on DraftKings? You should be able to. I've always been able to. Let me bring up DraftKings here and see if I understand what you're talking about here. Let me bring up... Oh, shit, it's Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, but I'll bring up my screen and maybe you can tell me that was super clutched by Tampa. Hell yeah, it was. I mean, he forced that fumble too. He knocked the ball out of his hands. And Tampa coming back and gets about a yard, maybe 2, on the first run. Tampa doesn't have a whole long ways to go for a field goal attempt either here, though. Of course, they just missed one. Oh, it's going to DraftKings here. So, Chef Johnson, what I'm seeing here, like I'm looking at San Francisco and Buffalo. This is the night game tonight. You got San Francisco by 6.5 to take plus 100. You can go minus 6.5 on Buffalo for minus 120. I wouldn't take either one of those. But yeah, I'm not sure what it is you're saying because I'm not seeing that. Now Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay and Carolina right now, the spread's off the table because it's overtime. And you see Tampa Bay just went to minus 15,000. Wow. Okay. Can't take 6.5 on Buffalo for the plus. Yeah, you can. Oh, no, you can't. Yeah, you can't take plus on 6.5. You can only take the minus and the plus. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why that's the case. I'm sure, I know Vegas has this stuff figured out to the decimal, though. Seems silly. Well, I think if you got 6.5 points on Buffalo, so many people would bet it that the casino would lose money. That's kind of what it seems like to me. Yeah, you can take minus 6.5 on Buffalo. Oh, I wish you could. I would take points on the favorite team all the time, though. Can't believe Chuba fumbled. Got lucky. Says gotcha. All right. Okay. Tampa Bay with the ball. Hands it off. Oh, and there's going to be a first down and more to the 30, the 25 to the 20, inside the 10-yard line. First and goal for Tampa Bay. Did they just kick the field goal here? I would. I mean, you're not going to get a much closer field goal. Like, I know you could go for the touchdown, but it seems stupid when all you need is a field goal. Like, this should be barely an extra point here. 7 yards for the snap and 10 yards because the field goals were put way back, according to Adam Sandler, or the goalposts.
The clock is running, and it looks like they're just going to bring out Chase McLaughlin and try to end this thing.
Yeah, they're going to bring out the kicker. Okay, this is the smart idea. You don't want to freaking fumble the ball. Baker out here losing points for no reason. Yeah, what was that? Vegas has everything figured out to fiscally pillage gamblers on every bet. Yeah, it's tough. I'm betting less lately, James, because, yeah, there's so few opportunities to actually, like, try to find a little hole. And there it is, and Tampa Bay makes the final field goal. They will win this one 26-23 to move to 6-6. Carolina moves to a pitiful 3-9. Jesus. Like, you got to be looking at selling your team. You're 3-9. Like, that's got to be so embarrassing. Are the owners even going to the games at this point? They're like, nah, I don't own that team. I don't know where you heard that from. Like, embarrassed to even claim it. Nah, bro, somebody else must own that team. It's that's a rumor. All right, final score, Bucks 26, Panthers 23. Always bet money line. They have points nailed down. I've only bet 2 football games this season. I really think baseball is where it is on the live betting, Ziggy. I can't wait for baseball season again. Believe it or not, Wyatt, I've actually had limited trips to the casino lately. I did go on Black Friday, but I ended up not betting because I didn't get there in time. I ended up stuck in traffic for over an hour and a half in what's supposed to be a 25-minute drive. I thought I'd be able to get there in time because it was like 1 in the afternoon, but traffic was still way too bad. Live bets on Wager Lab or Fire. So they're way behind is what it is. You're saying I can bet Tampa Bay right now. Can I bet Tampa Bay right now? No, I can't bet it right now. How long do you get? No, I can't bet Tampa Bay right now. Okay, I thought maybe they were like way behind or something. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. It looks like there are no games currently going on. Sunday night game is in what? 20 minutes? Something like that? The night game's at 5:20, so 32 minutes. I've been saying odds for live bets. Sunday night game is supposed to be in a blizzard. Oh, really? What's the over-under on that one? I know. I'm sure Vegas has got that figured out. But I'm still curious what the over-under is. 45. That's interesting. It's not that low. But that's a 20, so 21-24 would go over that. 21-24 is 45. I think I like the under on that. All right, guys, I got to get going. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, though. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses tomorrow for Monday Night Football.